Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions.
Femi Uno.
We outside.
Yo, yeah.
The body, me better than the other, than the African body. You know me body, the body. You know me better than the African body.
She say body, the body, me huckle the body. Say she want a piece, me say happily mommy. Yeah, me love a girl who take care of your body. And me love a girl who ain't afraid of nobody. And a bad man that deal with it, we do it properly. African youngsters, boss of Blanca, make me say, yard man, on the scene, them have to deal with energy. Road boy, keep it cool, you don't have to be with enemy. Good girl walk with a pretty girl smile. Hot girl profile in a bad girl style. Independent, no beg or excess. Anything where you want, you can spend that card. Body the body, me huckle the body. So she want a face, me say happily mommy. From a African queen, me a go for me, yummy. Yard man, pan the scene, them have to feel with energy.
You know you make me wanna spend all my pounds on you. Jump on your ones and twos. Spend all my dollars on you. Yeah. You know you make me wanna give up my time for you. Girl, I'll dance for you. You. I'm in the body. Me better than the other, than the African body. You know me body, the body. You know me better than the average African body.
Body things all it is malifisa. Funga peas overseas on a visa. Jealousy ni disease na mna fever. Wapizi mzima with the kids making pizza. Isa ndo standard. Badi na mabanda lina banda. Hapa tu complain na go vile lipangwa. Eje ziko late na makali ndani ya tamla. Badi toka isa wakite kinywela pink na kibigi bamba. Mwana ngam streets wanazidi na madam. Hapa ndo mapishi yanatiliwa mutam. You know you make me wanna sit down panic na marinate baby boy na kajina and tonic. Zimeshika na kaita kenodhia kanaitika. Uno mama theas kwenye speaker.
You know you make me wanna spend all my pounds on you. Jump on your ones and twos. Spend all my dollars on you. Yeah. You know you make me wanna give up my time for you. Girl, I'll dance for you. Have you given up on that dream? Not too late for that dream to change, that dream to grow, for you to change, for you to grow. Try the miracle of raisins. We're growing more than just hair around here. Stir it up, turn it over till it ain't the same no more. 'Cause I've been running, hightailing, but I can't run no more. So if it's gotta be, hey, let it be. Hey, hey, everything I dreamed of. Everything I dreamed of. They say everything happens for a reason. Hey, and I believe them. Hey, and I believe them. So if I step out on faith, for heaven's sake, let it be. Hey, everything I dreamed of. Everything I dreamed of. This broken heart of mine, if I put it on the line, hope it heals up in time. Fill it up, fill it up.
Is that all been waiting on? Being an artist.
It has to be in the pursuit because along the way you have to keep going. So joy is in steps.
I guess to receive everything I've been dreaming of. I feel like I have recurring dreams. They're literally almost identical, and each time it's like I want the same things out of life.
Mostly crafts and drawing and coloring and painting. That's what I mostly have my big dreams of. Just coloring away.
Coloring away.
Everything I dreamed of. Everything, everything I dreamed of. Everything
This one going out to all the ladies. Now listen, this ain't female bashing, so don't get it twisted. Not at all. The outer you look good, baby. I know what you was doing when you made your. But what I want to know about is the inner you. Dig. Looking at those and slim waist, flowing long hair, sexy bod and pretty face. Men and women looking hard when you're on the scene, getting attention, but they don't know why that's is kept. You really don't know yourself. You look marvelous, but inside you need help. Outside, you look pretty enough, but you're an easy breezy, beautiful cover-up. Tight jeans, sparkle bras, you can fit it, but for me, the breast and the butt don't get it. Don't get me wrong, physically it's fine, but I really want to know what's in your heart and your mind. I know you have the capability physically, but what about mentally, morally, and spiritually? And if you are the one to be my dream come true, first I need to know the inner you.
So simple when you see the outer
Out of you.
The truth is when you show the inner
But I need to know the inner you.
So simple when you see the outer
Yeah.
The truth is
Ladies,
Tell them about it, bro.
ladies, listen closely. Cosmetics and outfits are not the inner you. Body enhancements are not the inner you. The most beautiful you is the inner you. Queen character should be the inner you. God uses that to interview the inner you. Strong men observe and respect the inner you. All of your jewels inside the inner you. Sophisticated dialect in the inner you. Amazing intellect in the inner you. We want to see Angela B in the inner you. The vices of ISIS in the inner you. Peep the Queen of Sheba in the inner you. Keep the backside, what's inside the inner you. No materialistic pride in the inner you. You want to be appreciated for the inner you. Then continue to define and refine the inner you.
So simple when you see the outer easy for the outer view. But the truth is when you show your inner But it's all about the inner you. So simple when you see the outer inner you. But the truth is when you show your inner you.
You say that you're a queen, but the talk just throw me. If you claim queen, then you really gotta show me. And you must know queens are not rude, and they don't show signs of a Jezebel attitude. A real queen don't grumble, and a true queen knows how to chill and be humble. And she get enough respect, and she don't have to show any parts of her assets. Physically, her curves gonna show. But in a queen, what shows is vibe and inner flow. Hood talk ain't leaking. She talks with style and eloquent speaking, and she's always fly, especially when she gives thanks to the Most High. A true king will love a true queen through and through, once he checks for the inner you.
So simple when you see the outer view. Yeah. The truth is when you show your inner you.
It's the inner you.
So simple when you see the
Ladies, this is the inner you. The glow and shine is the inner you. Nothing more precious than the inner you. That platinum shining is the inner you. Mind and vibe unwinding is the inner you. Don't let the world take away your inner you. Turn you into a mannequin, not the inner you. Higher understanding from the inner you bonds us with the higher and inner you. They can ask for all the riches and fame. Say only how you look is the name of the game. Forget that. Listen close to the theme. Turn a deaf ear to the lies they sing. Now look, we like the inner you. See how amazing is the inner you? The best part about you is the inner you.
So simple when you see the outer easy for the outer view. But the truth is when you show your inner But it's all about the inner you. So simple when you see the outer inner you. But the truth is when you show your inner you.
Yeah.
Yo,
You can't be looking all good on the outside and walk around with a dirty heart.
straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
When I wake up, no makeup, half naked, I feel like I'm the shit. Pardon my language, define the kid. No, I'm not flawless, I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. My body are the laundry list of all of life's unkindnesses, but I still sit to enchant, own, and live free. Cause hardships and heartbreaks turn to rap epiphanies. And mom told me stay woke, cause all gold ain't glistening. Choose your words wisely, cause the all-knowing's listening. But no worries, I'm Gucci, my thighs are little juicy. My dialogue, little awkward, my idols still move me. My life is a movie, like Raheem and Mookie. I'm just trying to do the right thing, hope that it improves me. My bamboo's accustomed to me, you'll be soon accustomed to me. This tomorrow, I got royal hemoglobin coursing through me, and my strength is now inhuman. I get that straight from my own me, signed in silver mouth the grill of yours and truly.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you are.
I ain't get here overnight. I was in that mirror like 4 or 5 times a week on my Mile of Beats, reciting affirmations like holy rites, and I still don't know everything. But I guess confessions from 8x11s and studio sessions seem like it's only right. And trust me, this my therapy, fuck your couch. Finna murk all these Murphy types, funny styling me, shut your mouth. Touch me, I'm slaughtering crews, squads, goons, teams. The queen is coming to rule your region, coming for all of your asses, plus your house. I ain't always have it in me, no tolerance for pretending. I was 14 years old, forcing pills down my throat, so my baby fat diminished. Still got these scars from cutting my wrist when I thought that life was finished. Now they remind me what my lows look like, now I know the sky's the limit. Okay, never claim to be perfect, that's an impossible dream. I'm just saying that I'm worth it. The responsible thing. Spend half my life from outside sources, why the only voice that mattered came from me.
You better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you better shine on them, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, cause you're so damn fine just the way you
When rock go in, she too aggressive, that's too masculine. And her content a little too obsessive, just relax a bit. She say she got that's narcissistic, just the facts of it. Now I don't really F with female rappers, that's just sacrilege. Glad I learned early. Daddy told me with every opinion there comes a sphincter, and they would rather she them thoughts than popularize a thinker. Why them lying archetypes is chasing cat, I'm trying to sphinx her. Rap barrel, skin caramello, apparel mainly vintage. Meryl composer, warrior, so every verse became a vengeance. Went through too much hair to not be fine, but they still feigning ignorance. So now I came to click my just do with remaining interest. Baby, I'm a star without the flash frame of Fenty. Came out the doctored up the entire game upon my entry. Kept it 100, messed around and gained another century. In this now I'm aiming to pop off till my mental chamber's empty. I'm unbothered, your standards is irrelevant. I might F around and rock a body, all this for the hell of it. They've been trying to martyr me for ages cause my melanin. So now I'm soaking UV rays with shit gets slathered on my adamant. My dude, I'm magic, my game is God is my mood. It's savage, that's game, it's Connie's my move. And mountains my range, astonishing dangerous. Sonnets like rain and comets they blazing. Trails through planets all hell, it's kind of amazing. That's right, we'll call it self-love. Discovered I was dope and indulge like I'm scale drugs. And you could call me arrogant and that's gonna help love. But if you tryna knock me down, your demolitions fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell, bruh, fell.
You better shine on, baby, you a star. You better be exactly who you are forever. Cause they gon' try and change your heart. Don't let up, can't find just the way you better.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're having an excellent night. We hope everything is going great for you this marvelous week. You are live and locked into the Rock Files Message Music Sessions, episode 27 in full effect right now. Yes, as the song has said in the intro so far earlier, we play what they don't play and we don't play. That's right. What you just heard are some of the best of independent talent out here, man. from you. So you got a little bit of Yemi Alade with the actual Afro pop. You got a little bit of reggae mixed with rap with King Mellow Man and Mellow Runners. After that, you just heard some hip hop, some straight up lyrical flow from Ciroc. We're gonna go ahead and let you know what you just heard. First of all, this is Message Music Sessions. For those that are just tuning in for the first, we welcome you. Salute everybody on Facebook. Salute everybody on YouTube. Simple as that. Simple as that. This is a platform and a show where we play any music of any decade with a message and a groove from either independent talent, even some mainstream talent if they have a message and a groove from any decade now. Any decade. That means if it was hot in the 60s, it might get played here. If it was hot in the 70s, 80s, 90s, if it was hot, or if it just got released, it'll get played here. The classics never die here. And each song played here with the message and the groove is a classic. Let's go ahead and review what you just heard right before this speech. Now, first and foremost, the song you just heard before that is a song Rock. That's SAROC. Let's go ahead and share that screen right now. Boom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a song from Ciroc. The song is called Forever. That is the lyric video. That is from a YouTube channel called Firinne. 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 Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification button. Like the channel. Share the channel. You know what it is. That's Ciroc, SAROC, Forever. If you also want to see another place that it is, you can also check her YouTube channel. As you can hear, that's a female MC destroying that song with so many awesome messages, so many awesome lyrics. That is Ciroc, SAROC. The name of that song is Forever. All right. The song you heard just before that is called The Inner You. It's called The Inner You from King Mellow Man and Mellow Runners. That is on the Topic. Boom. The Topic channel. You're more than welcome to subscribe to that. Hit the bell notification button. Like the channel. Check out the song. You want to hear it in its entirety? It's called The Inner You and Mellow Man. So it's a group. All right. King Mellow Man and Mellow Runnings. King Mellow Man. All right, The Inner You, right there. Beautiful song talking about and discussing the topic of what beauty actually is. No doubt there is what the world calls outer beauty, but the actual beauty is inside. Personality, intelligence, wisdom, class, maturity, and of course, relationship with the Almighty Yahuwah. And of course, all praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. For without the there's nothing. Simple and plain. The song you heard before that is from Yaya Bay. A song called Raisins. That's from Yaya. And that's from her own YouTube channel. Yaya Bay. Bay is spelled B-E-Y. Yaya Bay. That's B-E-Y. Song called Raisins. Awesome song. Basically saying it speaks about growth. You know, it speaks about overcoming trials and tribulations as a talent, especially independent talent with a unique voice. That is from Yaya Bay. Song called Raisins. That is also direct from her YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to Yaya Bay, Y-A-Y-A, then B-E-Y, right there on YouTube. You want to hear that song in its entirety? You know what it is. You know what it is. All right. The first song we played tonight. The first song we played tonight is from, it's a song called Baddie. It's the remix, though. A song called Baddie from Yemi Alade. So for those that are familiar with Afro pop, what they call Afro beat, you're very familiar with Yemi Alade. She's one of the first ones that was doing this music from songs like Johnny and things like that. For those that remember that, salute to her. This is a Baddie remix, and it's basically a very, you can call it a very braggadocious song about how beautiful a woman is, and how guys find her so beautiful. And keep in mind, the beauty isn't just the way she looks. It does mention that, but also mentions how she handles business in this song. All right. So don't let as they say, don't let the trash talk fool you. There's a good message here. There's Yemi Alade and Conscious and Femi One Baddie remix. This is straight off of her YouTube channel. Yemi Alade. That's Y-E-M-I Yemi. Then Alade, A-L-A-D-E. Yemi Alade.
And for those that want more knowledge about this, more than welcome to hit us up live and direct at not just the Rock YouTube channel, but you've been welcome to hit us up, Facebook Messenger at Barack and Roll Boston Entertainment Group Detroit right on Facebook. And of course, you can hit, as most of you do already, we appreciate it. You can hit us right at Instagram, IG at Boss EG Detroit, IG at Boss to the EG Detroit, Boss EG Detroit. Simple and plain, simple and plain. Okay. All right, cool. Just want to be sure. All right. As we continue, and we're gonna play some more. Now, look, while we're here, I'm going to show you something for those that missed it. All right. Actually, now we're going to go here. Perfect. Good. We're not going to stay here long. We want to just send a special congratulations to those that have charted on the Message Music Sessions top list for their songs. Salute to them. These are those that have charted for the Message Music Sessions for their songs. First rankings. This is a part of the Rock Rankings 1 series for 2025. As we said we would do, we definitely did deliver 4 categories. There's going to be more categories to chart very, very soon. These are the first ones, however. All right. We're going to share that in a minute. For those that's in the chat, salute to y'all. We welcome you. Hope you're doing well. All that good stuff. Hope we're having a good week. Yes, we will be discussing some battle rap things. Just some short discussions and all this good stuff. We had audio problems. Not even problems. We just had audio interference with the last broadcast. Just going to repeat some things that we've already repeated and all that good stuff. We're going to ask some questions about some upcoming cards. We're going to ask some questions, some food for thought. And yes, we will be giving our predictions because currently we're on tour again, as we are every summer. So it's going to be very, very busy. Very, very busy. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Okay. Let us share this. All right. Let's be sure we're good. Yes, we are. Awesome. Story right here. Boom. In the category of independent soul, we wish to congratulate our top 8. Our top 8 for Message Music Sessions right here. Yeah, we go. Oh, that's beautiful. This is the top 8 for independent soul. At number 8, you have a song called Off the Ground for Holly Broom. So congratulations to Holly Broom for having a number 8 ranked song for Message Music Sessions in the independent soul category. Number 7, Let Me Grow from a group called 320. Actually, from a talent called 320. The song's called Let Me Grow. Congratulations to 320. Kadeem Terrell chimes in at number 6 with Lover and Friend. Congratulations to Kadeem Terrell, Lover and Friend. Number 5 is Nikki Gio. Nikki Gio, you have a number 5 song. Reason why we're yelling her name like that is because she is an independent talent from Ypsilanti, Michigan. You know, that is where she resides, and she is currently right now doing her thing, performing. But her original song In the Room is charting at number 5. Number 4, congratulations to the Urban Wind Talkers. The Urban Wind Talkers, their song chimes in at number 4, a song called Mind, Body, and Soul. The Urban Wind Talkers, salute to them. Number 3, Georgia Smith featuring Jay Huss, a song called Feelings. Again, number 3, Georgia Smith featuring Jay Huss, a song called Feelings. Congratulations to Georgia Smith and congratulations to Jay Huss. Number 2, to no one's surprise, is a song called Waiting for You. Majid Jordan featuring Naomi Sharon. Awesome song. This song honestly got so much response that don't be surprised if it charts again in the next chart coming up. All right. This comes in at number 2 on the Message Music Sessions Independent Soul category. And of course, your number 1 song is from Rita Renee, a song called Struggle. A song called Struggles. Congratulations to Rita Renee with Struggle. So again, Rita Renee is your number 1 independent soul song for the top 8 for Message Music Sessions Independent Soul. Number 2, Waiting for You, Majid Jordan featuring Naomi Sharon. Number 3, Georgia Smith featuring Jay Huss, Feelings. Number 4, The Urban Wind Talkers, Mind, Body, and Soul. Number 5, In the Room, Nikki Gio. Number 6, Lover and Friend, Kadeem Terrell. Number 7, Let Me Grow, 320. And number 8, Off the Ground, Holly Broom. Congratulations to all talent. If you want to be part of these rankings, if you want to be part of these charts, you're more than welcome to submit music and you know, music that you wrote. We prefer. We don't really do covers here. So music that you wrote, that you have a strong message, a strong groove, any decade, any genre, you're more than welcome to submit it to us. We'll play it, and you might end up on one of these charts. Simple and plain. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else we got? Ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 10 independent hip-hop rap songs. This is a very competitive category. Very competitive. This is your top 10 songs right here. Independent hip-hop. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Independent hip-hop rap top 10. All right. As we go down to number 10. Number 10 is Poppin' from Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. Salute to that. And honestly, pretty humble, you know. This actually shows that, you know, you keep putting music out there, it will get recognized. That's what these charts are all about. Number 9 is from Snack King Cole, a song called Mama Told Me. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Snack King Cole chimes in number 9 with Mama Told Me. Number 8, Viral Money featuring Teakston. By the way, Viral Money just dropped an EP. Just dropped the EP entitled Get It Back in Blood. Be sure to check that out. It's going to be live on the Viral Money channel. Be sure to check that out. Also live on Not Enough Podcast. But on this list, chiming in at number 8 is Viral Money featuring Teakston. The song is called Motion. Viral Money featuring Teakston. The song is called Motion. Number 7, T-Top featuring Wyclef Jean. Now, yes, Wyclef Jean is a mainstream talent, but T-Top is not. T-Top is independent. All right. His song number 7. His song at number 7 is entitled Many to Go. Salute to that. Number 6, congratulations to Snack King Cole with a collaboration with Yo 2 Times. A song called Clouds chimes in at number 6. A song called Clouds chimes in at number 6. Number 5 is a song from Payday Monsanto entitled Beggin'. Payday Monsanto, Beggin'. Salute to Payday Monsanto. Number 4, the legend himself, Bruce Lee, chimes in with Contract Killer. Number 4, Contract Killer. Number 3, Choices from Shay Noir. And just want to say a special note. Shay Noir, when we played in the chat, incredible amount of feedback, incredible amount of response. And keep in mind, when we'll go over what it takes to get charted. So it's not just, posts and percentages and things like that. It is also response and all this. And also it's also quality. We're listening. When we do our bar breakdowns, when we do our song breakdowns, that matters also. Number 2, Talking Too Much from C-Bop. Number 2, Talking Too Much from C-Bop. And then, a lot of these individuals, this is their first main appearance. This is their main appearance being on any chart. So congratulations to them. And number 1 is Alyssa Marie with Flowers. It could be said that Alyssa Marie's Flowers has defined in a lot of ways the independent hip-hop rap category. So those are your top 10 Message Music Session songs, independent hip-hop rap top 10. Again, number 1, Alyssa. And by the way, with all this talent, if you want to hear the songs in their entirety, you're more than welcome to download this list and go ahead and take a look at these talent and check their music out. They got more songs than just what you're seeing, but these songs are fire. So for anyone that's like annoyed with what you hear on Clear Channel Radio, here's some awesome options away from it. So number 1, Alyssa Marie, Flowers. Number 2, C-Bot, Talking Too Much. Number 3, Shay Noir, Choices. Number 4, Contract Killer, Bruce Leaf. Number 5, Payday Monsanto, Beggin'. Number 6, Yo 2 Times and Snack King Cole, Clouds. Number 7, T-Top featuring Wyclef Jean, Many to Go. Number 8, Viral Money featuring Teakston, Motion. Number 9, Snack King Cole, Mama Told Me. And number 10, Boss Entertainment Group with Poppin'. Simple and plain. Congratulations to everybody on there. We will be having other charts coming through. This will not be the last chart. This will not be the last chart. Maybe want to look next month. That's a hint. And here is our independent reggae. All right, here's our independent reggae right here. You need to say independent. Yeah, no, this is independent reggae. And yes, we are so pleased to bring back reggae as a category. Yeah, the category of reggae will be here. It's a shame that often reggae, and even though it is a part of world music, but reggae will often get just slammed into a category of world music, therefore mixing it with Latin music and calypso and zouk and Afrobeat and all this stuff. You know, honestly, it's fine to have a world music category, but you still have the independent categories because those independent categories allow for more promotion, honestly, and allow for more of a distinction of that genre. At any rate, these are your top 8 songs, your top 8 songs for independent reggae. We will start at 8. And coming in at number 8 is More Love from Roots Vibrations. More Love from Roots Vibrations. By the way, Roots Vibrations, a top Detroit reggae band, and also a top Detroit Caribbean group. You may catch them, as you can catch them twice this weekend. You may catch them first at John Ball Zoo. John Ball Zoo is in Grand Rapids. You can catch them early if you want to bring your families out. It is free. Well, with the price of admission to the zoo, you're more than welcome to check out Roots Vibrations performing live there. They'll be performing from 1 to 3. And then, of course, Sunday, you can catch them at the African World Festival in Detroit, Michigan at Hart Plaza, headlining that show Sunday night. That is from 9:45 to 11 o'clock p.m. From 9:45 to 11 o'clock p.m., you can check out Roots Vibrations. But they come in with their brand new single, More Love, at number 8. At number 7, Lord Kes, Away. Salute to Lord Kes. Lord Kes comes in at number 7 with Away. Number 6, Boston Entertainment Group, Detroit comes in with The Grind is Calling at number 6. So congratulations. If not mistaken, Boston Entertainment Group may be one of the few that have multiple songs in different genres. So for talent, if you do have different songs and you have if you produce different songs in different genres, submit them all because we have more than one list. We have more than one chart for you. Number 5, Pacifier. Salute to Pacifier. Ted Bond, Brianna Bond. Salute to them. Pacifier comes in at number 5 with a song called Offer. We played that song Offer over and over here. It's an incredible song. What a powerful message. Chorus that says, I'm going until you make me an offer that I can't refuse. That's right. Keep your independent artistic freedom. So that comes in at number 5, Pacifier with Offer. Number 4, Impeachment Time with King Mellow Man and Mellow Runnings. So you just heard King Mellow Man and Mellow Runnings with their latest contribution to Message Music Sessions with a song called The Interview. Here's another one of their songs that is charted at number 4 for independent reggae, Impeachment Time from King Mellow Man and Mellow Runnings. Number 3 is Leaving Lifted with Take Me Back. Again, number 3 is Leaving Lifted with Take Me Back. Congratulations to Leaving Lifted. And yes, Leaving Lifted in approximately 2 to 3 days, we'll be having a brand new single that we will premiere here the second it hits YouTube. So stay tuned for that. Actually, take that back. We're going to be premiering that this Sunday. You're going to be premiering it this Sunday. It'll be a very late live, but we will be premiering it this Sunday. Number 2, I Emma with Mama Love. Again, number 2 is I Emma with Mama Love. And of course, and congratulations to I Emma, beautiful song about Mama Love. Because, you know, a mama's love perseveres through all sorts of trials and tribulations. And at number 1, you got Lakeisha Leoa with Spread the Love, to no one's surprise. That song defined, for Message Music Sessions, that song defined, without a shadow of a doubt, the independent reggae category. So those are your top 10 songs, or top 8 songs for independent reggae. Once again, number 1, Spread the Love, Lakeisha Leoa. Number 2, I Emma, Mama Love. Number 3, Take Me Back, Leaving Lifted. Number 4, King Mellow Man and Mellow Runnings, Impeachment Time. Number 5, Pacifier, Offer. Number 6, Boston Entertainment Group, Detroit, The Grind is Calling. Number 7, Away with Lord Kes. And number 8, More Love with Roots Vibrations. For more information of this, you can contact us. You can refer to other lives and all that good stuff. As you see, these are 4 categories. There's going to be more lists and more. 1, 2, 3. These are 3 categories, and there will be more charts coming. In the meanwhile, in between while, let us get back to the music. Message Music Sessions, episode 27. We will now play a lot of these songs that did chart. Let's start with this one. Let's see here. Good. We should be good here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play that. All right. Here is a song that charted as one of the top 10 songs, top 10 independent hip hop songs. Ladies and gentlemen, as we share this screen, we present to you Bruce Leaf. Hold on one second. Bruce Leaf with Contract Killer. Yes, we present to you Bruce Leaf with Contract Killer. Congratulations to Bruce Leaf. Here's the song that charted. Message Music Sessions, episode 27, live and direct on the Rock Files, live and direct. Salute to Boss Entertainment Group Detroit, and of course, salute to y'all. Again, this is Contract Killer, Bruce Leaf. Let's go.
I'm on my J.O.B. signature like a contract killer. The operation is sinister. Stolen memory, no way to remember. Mysterious wordplay, speaking agenda. Mesmerized by the way the speech was delivered. Before the whisper, she was in front of her van, cut from.
Okay, we go. Okay, once again, this is Contract Killer. We got to play this straight through and give it all of that. We got to give it all of that. Contract Killer, Bruce Leaf. Let's go.
I'm on my J.O.B. Deadly signature killer. The occupation sinister. Stolen memory, no way to remember. Mysterious birthplace and agenda. Mesmerized by the way the speech was delivered. I entered like a ninja and vanished before the whispers. She was left in front of her vanity mirror, cut from ear to ear, covered in. Who would have known your little sister was a stripper who did business with the minister? The church's offering paid the figures. It was a mess, but the message couldn't spread throughout the village. Had to go, used like a sacrificial goat. One worked the pole, the other had ties with the Pope. The whore and the ordained had to be made as an example, because what was to come was so ample. Operation Vatican sex scandal. Let's light these Roman candles and find some music to dance. Manic, the bishop from the Knights of Malta had private service behind the altar. He sold his daughter to get slaughtered, hid behind the cross in the name of our Father. If I'm caught, I'ma die a martyr. I got a story to tell, rights to Arthur. This gets darker than a pitch black paint marker. Scriptures told you about the fire starters, logs and copper dust. We gotta cure the disease amongst us. I signed above the line, in God we trust. I guard what is unprotected from the unjust. My advice for war is don't forget your guns, all for a lump sum. Hey yo, and it's off to the dump. All for the power of drugs. What can end up in the trunk? Blame yourself. Look what you done. Look at who you become. When time's up, there's nowhere to run. You cook, fried, toast. The deal was wrote. The meal will be well done when we won the votes. Murder was the case. That's all the detective knows. He's also hired as an official sent to dispose any leads that point to the road wrong. He was a Jericho. He's one of those up to the oath. La Costa Nostra was the quote. A life of a crime boss goes. When you lose your status quo, what's biblical will shine in the light like gold. I gotta go as the night gets cold. gold for every hit sold. I move like a ghost, I claim insanity, I take the schizo approach. My lawyer Garagos will have the case closed. Adios, it's time to roll up. I fade back into the smoke before the police roll up.
Good evening. Equated to violence, nothing could have shocked the world more than the news from the Vatican today. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Rushed to hospital, undergoing hours of surgery. Tonight he is apparently in satisfactory condition. Last public audience in St. Peter's Square, driving in a white Jeep-like vehicle through a crowd of the faithful, estimated at 15,000 or more. As usual, he was surrounded by Vatican.
That is Contract Killer from Bruce Leaf, coming in and in the top 10 of all the independent rap and hip hop live on Message Music Sessions. Salute to Bruce Leaf. For more information about that song, you're more than welcome to go ahead and subscribe and click the bell notification button right on Leaf's YouTube channel. That is Bruce L-E-F. Bruce L-E-E-F. The song entitled Contract Killer. Bruce Leaf, Contract Killer. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the channel. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let's see. Wow, they're all right there, huh? Okay, no problem. Let's see here. Let's do another song that charted then. Yeah, let's go to Chez Noir. Choices. Chez Noir song also charted on top 10 Message Music Sessions. We're gonna go ahead and play that, and it's a celebration. It's a huge accomplishment for this talent to have charted. So now there's no excuses. You now are being introduced to actual music. Yeah, we're definitely going to restart that one. No problem. Just be sure we're good. All righty. Let's do this. Cool. All right. Once again, this is Chez Noir Choices. Chez Noir Choices. Message Music 7. Here we go.
Sit by the water and reflect on the choices I made. My choice to never get signed and exploited by fame. I took a year off from rapping, got annoyed by the game. Influenced by the wrong people who poisoned my brain. We were forced inside the world and born to beliefs. They told me that the earth is only rewarded the meeks. Wasted years of my life on the boys I would date. That made it hard to trust a man for my choices to stay. I never choose myself, so my consequences to that is that I lose myself. I was drunk and fell asleep while driving. I heard a voice, took a break from drinking. Now I'm here cause I made that choice. My choices put me in a position I lost it all. Trying to get a leg up could potentially cost my arm. Friends starting problems and never fix what they cause, so they choose to walk away before they admit they was wrong. My choices left me broken, the reason I'm scarred, and my choices left me hopeless, sleeping in cars. Burnt bridges that left me bleeding, feeding the sharks. Opportunity never knocked to get the keys to my heart. Wisdom is the gift that's earned by your age, and a fool is a man who never learns from mistakes. Nowadays it's hard avoiding the stress when you think about the people that your choices affect, and that's real. And that's the reason I'm scarred. 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 That's the reason. And that's the reason I'm scarred. And that's the reason it's hard. And that's the reason I'm scarred. That's the reason. That's the reason it's hard. That's the reason it's hard. Shit. And that's the reason I'm scarred. That's the reason. That's the reason.
Yeah, G, what up? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Choices from Shay Noir. That is the official music video. If you would like to hear this song in its entirety, you can go right to Shay Noir. Now look, it's spelled a little bit different here. So we got to highlight this. It's spelled a little bit different. It's Shay with an accent, Noir, N-O-I-R, Shay Noir, live on YouTube. The name of this song is Choices. It is a top 10. It is a top 10 message music song in the Rock Rankings first edition of 2025. Subscribe to this channel, Shay Noir, live on YouTube. Hit the bell notification button, share the channel, like the video. You know what it is. You know what it is. You do not act like you don't know. Incredible song, incredible song. And of course, it's yet another song talking about being sure that you can keep your dignity and keep your soul, you know? Don't do everything that just chases money and all that stuff. That's what it's talking about. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, since it's right here, the next song I'm going to play is from Pacifier. It's Offer. This song charted as one of the top 8 songs in the independent reggae category. Pacifier, Offer. Salute to Ted Baum, Brianna Baum. Salute. Apologize for that. Salute. Let's have some fun. Okay, we're gonna play that song in its entirety. Be sure it's clean. Gotta have it clean. It's message music sessions, not dirty music sessions. At any rate, this song is Offer from Pacifier. Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta look away. That's why I'm gone before The sirens and the lights will be coming around. There's a fire in town. Smoke rising and it makes a cloud. Crying out loud. Somebody put this fire out. $1 amount over a body count. Missing the point to what it's all about. That's why I'm gone before you make me an offer. Gone before you make me an offer. Gone before you make me an offer I can't refuse. I'm taking it down, I'm breaking it out. If you keep pushing me around, you're making a sound, no need to shout. Cause I'm gonna keep on turning it down. Without a doubt, I'm breaking it out. If you keep pushing me around, you're making a sound, no need to shout. Cause I'm gonna keep on turning it down. Keep turning it down. I can't hear you. Keep turning it down. I can't hear you. Keep turning it down. I can't hear you. Turning it down. I can't hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a song from Pacifier. That is called Offer. That is called Offer. For more information about this song, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to subscribe to a couple of channels that you can find this song. First of all, on this channel, this is the Pacifier Topic channel on YouTube. Pacifier Topic channel on YouTube. The song is Offer. You can subscribe to this channel right here. Hit the like button, share the channel, hit the bell notification button. You know what it is. You can also just type in Pacifier. Be very careful of the spelling though. Pacifier. P-A-S-S-A-F-I-R-E. Not P-A-C-I. Pacifier. P-A-S-S-A-F-I-R-E. Salute to Pacifier. Awesome song. Awesome song. Now, what we're going to do now, we appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Message Music Session portion of this. We got a lot of battles to discuss. That's right. With each show we do, we got to discuss battle rap. And we got to discuss organic battle rap. Okay? Or what we mean by organic battle rap, we're talking about unstaged, no agenda, no ghostwriters, no team writers, straight up. It is what it is. In other words, if you hear that anyone from virtual is battling, at least these matches we're going to talk about, this is an actual battle. This is not just something they're going to put on the show, maybe split the money later on, or put on a show and just take it easy. These individuals want to win these battles. The first card we will discuss, it will be, and we're gonna discuss two cards tonight. Okay, obviously we're going to discuss Smack Talk, and we're going to discuss Killer's Row. All right, we're going to start with Smack Talk first, and here's why. A couple things to take a notice of that really hasn't been discussed through too many circles. Salute to those that also broke the card down, but there's just a couple things. Just a couple things just to point out, especially now that we have rankings, we have listings, we know who is who and what is what going on. Okay. First of all, salute the VBL Cartel putting on another fire event. Simple and plain, you know. Salute the VBL Cartel putting on another fire event. Tonight was supposed to be a face-off between Cali Preem and Froku. It turned out to be more of an interview for Froku, but that's okay. That's all right. Froku versus Cali Preem. Okay, so there's going to be 4 battles. That'll be for that'll be for free for everybody on YouTube. All right, that's going to be Froku versus Cali Preem, Peter Wistro versus 1090 Yoda. I'm not sure about the Real Nkosi battle probably isn't happening. So it's probably it's going to be Jay Prophet versus Social. We'll see about that. And of course, Active versus Supernova. Active versus Supernova. Now, a couple things. We're going to start with Active versus Supernova. All right. Now, don't forget that Active was supposed to battle Loso BX and Y. That battle didn't happen. Also, don't forget that Supernova only had a battle against Crisis in 2025, as far as we know, virtually that is. The reason why this is being brought up, this battle may be very close. It ain't gonna be close because Active didn't it. Look, don't forget the Supernova that battle Rap Ref, and this is Rap Ref after he was solidly going to be possibly the virtual battle rap champion, also was a contender for virtual battle rap champion and virtual battle rap rookie, right? Active has a point to prove, but so does Supernova. Now, yeah, does Active have more of a battle rap skill set than Supernova? He has more bars and rapping, but Active is not the performer Supernova is. Now, the question will be, Supernova is the better performer. Active is obviously the better skill set rapper. Which one will win the battle? This is virtual. That's another thing to think about. Supernova is more of a veteran in virtual than Active is. This could be a disadvantage, possibly, for Active. However, again, Active has the skill set advantage. The thing is, Supernova is not distracted by anything else. Imagine a Supernova if he elevates even further with the bars, keeps his other skill set, and has only been focusing on Active. This may be the best it's not being talked about. This might be the best Supernova you see. Supernova, who was a finalist for Most Improved Virtual Battle Rapper of 2024. This is a very dangerous match for Active. Active better not go in here playing, which he probably won't. Again, the point is saying all this for both of them. This is going to be a very fire battle. And we're gonna talk next week about who we think is going to win. That's just something to look for. A motivated Active with something to prove with a chip on his shoulder. Supernova, something motivated with a chip on his shoulder, right? We're gonna bypass the real Nkosi J Profit battle because obviously that's not happening. PD Restro versus 1090 Yoda. Keep it $1. Not the most familiar with PD Restro. Very familiar with 1090 Yoda. 1090 Yoda sooner or later is going to have to decide how seriously he's going to take virtual battle rap. He has potential. He has a gritty style. He has some positives, but we haven't seen it all put together really. We haven't really seen it all put together like that. PD Westro is a great opportunity for 1090 Yoda to put it all together and get him out of here, if he can. But here's another thing that benefits PD Westro without even knowing nothing about him. It's because he's unknown. See, PD Westro has a chance to have that shock effect, and that could win a battle over 1090 Yoda. Froku versus Cali Preem. Now, granted, schedules didn't match for the face-off for Froku versus Cali Preem. Salute to that. But honestly, this is all about Froku. Froku has a lot of hype right now. And this is a lot to put on someone who's never battle rapped before in any format. What is Froku going to do? Is Froku going to be able to stay focused against all the noise and all the talk of this and talk of that? Currently, Froku right now is a top 12 virtual battle rapper. But keep in mind, just as Froku got it, Cali Preem can take it all away. None of us really know too much about Cali Preem. Another shock effect. Now, Froku did overcome a shock effect versus another battle rapper, IMAX, on the Throwaway Battle League. Salute to King Cole, salute to IMAX, right? He overcame that. Cali Preem, you better hope you're better than IMAX, or the same thing could happen to you with Froku. But see, Froku, here's another thing. Froku is more of a veteran, even though he's a rookie this season. He's more of a veteran in virtual battle rap than Cali Preem is. That's an advantage for Froku. What can Froku handle being the favorite? Froku has not been the favorite in a battle yet. Maybe the IMAX. He has not. And look, respectfully, this is on VBL Cartel. This is kind of on like what you call the pre-show matches. It's still on. Again, we're going to keep saying it. Where you battle, what league you battle, it matters. where you battle and what league you battle matters. This is a great opportunity for Froku to not only solidify rookie ranking, but his battle rap ranking. What if Froku, out of these 4 matches, has the best performance? Although Supernova got something to say about that, and so does Active. This is a great opportunity for Froku. Froku, don't blow it, bro. Do not miss this opportunity to solidify stuff. Because we all know how battle rap works, right? Whatever negative about Froku could be said is going to go away if Froku go ahead and bodies Cali Preem or has a dominant win over. And this is also good for Cali Preem. Cali Preem, let's say Cali Preem has a good showing but loses to Froku. Now Cali Preem is like, wait a minute, here's another rookie. He could find himself on rookie rankings. He could find himself as one of the ones to watch. You know? Let's move on to the above matches that will only be seen on the members only page for Adept HNIC. Whoops. There we go. Here we have, and we're going to save that one. We have Reek Ruger versus Gullah JB. This is a crazy battle. Why is it crazy? It's more similar than it seems. It's a crazy battle because both of these MCs have secret moves beyond bars that could win them a battle. Which one of these rappers will do that move that much more? Reek Ruger is going in as the favorite slightly over Gullah JB. And Reek Ruger, he's been studying game tapes, having conversations with the brother. Salute to Reek Ruger. He knows not to play around with any opponent now. Reek Ruger is a top 3 virtual battle rapper right now. Gullah JB ain't ranked on any list right now. Gullah JB, a motivated Gullah JB, that's the one that got Performer of the Night last season on a couple cards. If that Gullah JB first shows up versus Reek Ruger, you could have a contender for Battle of the Night. A contender for it. Sino the Guy versus Greg the Great. Sino the Guy, you know, is going against a Greg the Great that is on that's a buzzsaw right now. Even in Greg the Great's most lackluster performances, he still has gotten victories on major cards. Sino the Guy lackluster performance, he arguably lost battles. This is an uphill battle for Sino the Guy, and he hasn't been battling him in a minute. Now that could benefit him. Sino the Guy not battling for a minute. Maybe all he did was just like save up everything to battle Greg the Great. And Greg the Great, you know, for a while there, it was debatable if he's going to be out of virtual, but since a lot of motivation has happened, it's a new Greg the Great now. And plus, look, here's something else for Greg the Great. Head Ice is watching. Charlie Clips is watching. All these individuals are watching what you do in virtual. You're going to have a good showing. You have to have the type of showing to say, look, there's levels, and I'm ready to go to the next level with what I want to do. You do that by body. If Greg the Great, hey, Greg the Great, you don't have a body yet. Yes, you do. You bodied Innovate. You can use another body instead. You can use another body. There's still this talk about Innovate didn't get bodied. Salute to Innovate. It's not about running Innovate down. This is about Greg the Great. Greg the Great could use another body to solidify the body he got against Innovate. He could use that. And then we got Yo 2 Times versus Trey Doe. Yo number 6. He's number 6, maybe 7. Your number 7th ranked virtual battle rapper versus not only one of the virtual battle rappers to watch, but also someone that during our deliberations with the list of the top 12, Trey Doe was getting a lot of submissions. But what held it back is that everybody on that list had a Performer Night Battle of the Night. Trey Doe. So if Trey Doe can get a Yo 2 Times, and we know that Yo 2 Times wants to do everything possible to erase the bad taste of losing to AK Asia and choking. The great way for Yo 2, and look, Trey Doe is not AK Asia. Trey Doe is a better battle rapper than AK Asia. It's not even close. So that was the best. That's one of the best AK Asians we saw. Salute to AK Asia. But Trey Doe, he's had seasoning. You know, he's not coming. He's not coming in with maybe some ring rust or whatever. He's not. This is a great opportunity for Yo 2 Times to say, look, now I'm back. I'm back. Had a bad day off at the office. I'm back. And look, Yo 2 Times is a sneaky contender for performer of the night on this card, depending on what he does against Trado. And then in your main event, you got Abysmal versus John John. Abysmal. You're going to have to start very fast in this battle. Last battle, what lost you that battle versus Pablo, at least for those that say you lost the battle, is that you started slow and then heated up. Versus Pablo that came out swinging. That was one of the major differences in that battle. In this battle against John John, look, there's a lot of individuals that already picked John John that have beat you without even seeing this battle. So Abysmal to win this battle, and that's if you want to. That's another thing to talk about with virtual battle rap. Who really wants to win battles in virtual battle rap? Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We gotta just bring this out to like a discussion for a minute. Who really wants to win virtual battle? The reason why we're saying that, and it sounds like a duh question. Well, who don't want to win? Okay, watch this. Virtual battle rap overall has lost a lot of steam. It's gaining it now back a little bit, but wow, it took a lot of hits. We have a low amount of virtual battle rap leagues. We do have a lot of virtual battle rappers, but we also have we don't have a lot of virtual battle rappers that take these battles seriously. Like a battle gets booked and it'll be more criticized than promoted. See? So now it becomes our individuals just stopping to saying, well, I'm just going to practice some rounds and whatever happens, and I don't really care. We've had virtual battle rappers, and not just one, but multiple virtual battle rappers in battles say in their rounds, I didn't even want to take this battle. I didn't promote this battle. I don't care about this battle. Wow. Who wants to win? We're going to find out on cards like Smack Talk and Killer's Row that we're going to talk about in a minute. We're going to find out who actually wants to win virtual battle raps. And also, what are these virtual battle rappers going to do with these wins and victories? I mean, are they going to, look, here's the hint for virtual battle rappers. You may want to get the footage and put it, salute to Lusso BX and Y. He'll get his performances and he'll put it on his YouTube page and promote it. You may want to do the same if you care. Now, if you don't care, you won't do it. Salute to Miss Vicious. Miss Vicious is someone that with her performances, win, lose, or draw, and she's won way more. Arguably, she's only lost one battle as since she's transitioned into where she's at. But she has video footage of all of them, so that could be part of her portfolio. You may want to start, getting these files together. Don't just let shows like Rock Files and King Cole and Content Cartel, salute to all of them, but don't let them keep your files for you. You get your files. All you got to do is go to YouTube, get a good screenshot recorder, and record your files. This way, now you have a portfolio to where if you want to battle outside, you can negotiate with it. Like, here's what I did. Instead of just saying, well, here's the link or whatever. Don't be lazy. Get your footage. Promote yourself. Not just promote yourself, but catalog yourself. Who's really going to take this seriously? Because Abysmal, this goes to you. And Abysmal is not saying that you don't take things seriously. We're just saying that by you being, and this is a main event. And for these next rock rankings, those who win in main events, that's going to also add an additional point. Like salute to Crisis versus Appa. That's how Crisis became one of the one of the ones to watch. Because he was in the main event with Appa and in another main event with Danny Myers, and we saw the best Crisis. That's also why he became one of the most improved. See that? Where you battle and what you do matters. At least over here it does. Now look, again, if you don't care, honestly, if you don't care, why take the battle? If you don't care, why take the battle? Abysmal. Start fast against John John. Here's something for John John. John John. You may not respect Abysmal. You better rap like you don't. In other words, you're incredible strategist. You're very tactical in a battle. You have that down to a science. Come out swinging with that. That's your strongest skill set. Immediate punch to the face. Immediate. Do that, John John. Now, will this be a battle contender tonight? It doesn't seem like it, but then again, it could be. Performers, who could be a performer of the night? Just potential performers of the night. Looking at this, well, we're going to just stick with the 5 battles that will be seen on the members only page. Oh, and look, wait a minute, Danksta versus Jack Action. Yo, Jack, you yelling will not be enough to beat Danksta. You're going to have to yell bars. You have bars, Jack. That's not the point. But you're going to have to pace yourself. You guys have had a fire face-off series, both of you, Danksta and Jack Action. Don't forget your bars. If you're going to try something new, Jack, be careful. Be sure it's something, while it may be new, while it may be a risk, have it closely related to your performance of the rhyme. Closely related. Don't let it be too outside of your skill set. Danksta, Fam Jam, salute. This is a big opportunity. Don't let your anger overtake your performance. Be sure that your bars connect logically. Stay focused on Jack. This will be the one battle by just saying bars and showing lyrical wit. That won't be enough to beat Jack. Just being honest. Now, again, this is just some perspective. Take it, don't take it, whatever. But that will not be enough to just beat Jack with, well, my bars sound better. You're going to have better sounding bars that attack Jack and have an ooh effect. These will have to be punches direct to Jack's face, character, personality, history. No, we're not talking about personals. We're talking about attacks on your opponent. Jack, you're going to have to directly attack Danksta. And honestly, Jack, don't just keep going with the whole, her vagina this, her vagina that, she looked ugly and all this stuff. You give us something that relates to Danksta that's universal, not just a typical female bar. If you do too much of that, it's going to wear thin. Both of you could win this battle off of the other's mistake. Be very careful. Take a look at the round. Embody that round. In other words, connect to the round and execute. Because both of you, depending on what you do, because even though, and honestly, and this is for Adept and Yo 2 times, you may want to have Danksta versus Jack Action higher up. You may, not so much reprint the flyer, but don't let, I respect to Reek and Gullah JB. You may want to flip that order. Even look, Greg the Great, Cino the God. It's no disrespect. Danksta versus Jack may have to go right behind Yo 2 times and Trade L. Maybe. That's up to y'all to decide. Only because this battle has had the most amount of promo from both participants. This battle has had the most amount of traction. It's the most, and honestly, it's arguably, if not actually, it's not arguably, it's the most talked about battle on Smack Talk. Danksta versus Jack. There's an argument for this to be main event. However, that'll be up to y'all to decide. But having this start, and don't forget, both Danksta and Jack, they have flaws as battle rappers, but one flaw they do not have is they are both high energy. Gullah JB is not high energy like that. Cino the God is not. Trey Doe is definitely not. Abysmal's not. You may want to have this battle a little higher toward the main event. Jason M is in the building. Salute to Jason M. Jason M just mentioned, I agree, 100%. See, and look, this is a fire card. It really is a fire card. Honestly, looking at that active supernova, and look, this is the benefit of VBL Cartel. Having that battle free without the members only membership required, that's a benefit. That's a bit salute to the community. That's a benefit to the community. I'm gonna say this again. Even with all these battles, man, that active versus supernova, that could be a contender for battle of the night. Let's do this. What are some contenders for battle of the night? Obviously, Danksta versus Jack could be that. If you get the best, look, Danksta gets a lot of flack. Really take a look at Danksta versus Jules Famous. Yeah. TMR, got it. Whatever. Take a look at Danksta versus Jules Famous. That Danksta arguably was the best Danksta we saw. Let that gangster show up against the Jack that was going off on Liu Kang. And don't forget, to have a battle of the night usually has to be a close battle anyway, right? Something to think about. So that's a contender for battle of the night. Yeah, there's really only 2 contenders for battles of the night here, respectfully. Is Active versus Supernova and Gangster versus Jack. The rest of these battles seem kind of way to one. Like, okay, to keep it $1, Yo 2 times Trado, that's underneath those 2. That could be a battle of the night. Trado can be fired. No disrespect to Trado. We've seen what Yo 2 times can do. If we've seen Trado warm up to bark. We haven't really seen Trado, and that could just be a style thing. If Trado comes out barking at Yo 2 times, that's a shock effect. That could swing that battle being a contender for battle of the night. And ready for this? That could also swing for Trado to be performing tonight. One thing about battle rap is shock effect is a huge factor. Think about Social Assassin when he bodied a fan. Think about Mr. ENT, who's in the chat right now. Salute to Mr. ENT, right? Mr. ENT bodying a fan, and the shock effect, like, oh, wait, who's this guy? Ooh, what? And all of a sudden, body of the night, ranked. Shock effect will play a role on this card. Shock effect will play a role on this card. VBL Cartel presents Smack Talk, July 26, 4 p.m. Live on the Death HNIC, live, probably on Content Cartel for the first 4 battles. After that, the next 5 battles will be on for members only on the Death HNIC. Get your membership, man. Get your membership. I don't really rock with the Death, man. That's fine, man. If you want to see the battles, get your membership. If you want to be petty and miss out on battles and get stuck with this mainstream battle rap, do what you got to do. But again, if you take a look at this card, there's not a single Fat Cat battle on here. There's not a single bathroom break on here. Well, what about that Petey Weestro 1090 Yoda? Let Petey Weestro bark. Remember, we just said shock effect, right? Let Petey Weestro bark and let 1090 Yoda get back to when he was battling Clip Corleone. That 1090 Yoda. That's not a bathroom break. There's no group writing in this. There's no group writing. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And look, when we start dogging on mainstream battle rap, to be honest with you, a lot of that is quote unquote tough love. Be honest with you. And honestly, a lot of it is because a lot of mainstream battle rap is compromised. Who don't know this by now? Right? And we're putting battle rap first. This is no personal agenda over here. We don't have a dog in the fight like that. If anyone wants to know what side we chose good battle rap. That's the side we on. Good battle rap. Bar, not just bars, salute to that, but bars, delivery, aggression, energy, material, wanting to be there, taking advantage of the moment, room shakers, all these lists, all these layers. That's what we're here for. And we want it organically. If you want to act, do something else. Do battle act, not battle rap. Bar. And at least with virtual battle, you can say what you want. With virtual battle rap, it's way more authentic here than it is with outside mainstream battle rap. Shall we review the tapes? Shall we review the footage? It's still that way. Yes, it is. You can't say that, right? And yeah, this is going to be just talking, right? Again, do whatever you want with this. Agree, disagree, delete it, whatever. Don't care. But one thing won't be argued is there's way more of a percentage of virtual battle rappers that care about beating their opponent and defeating their opponent than outside battle rappers. Haven't heard from a virtual battle rapper yet that said, yeah, we just want to put on a good show for the people, man. You know, it's gonna be for them. Look, Dankster, right? You think Dankster's just looking to put on a good show for the people? Huh? Is Dankster just looking to put on a good show? Is Jack Action looking to just put on a good show for the people? Is that what he's doing? How about Active and Supernova? Supernova was just in the salute to Supernova. So Supernova was just in the chat saying, I hope Active is ready. Uh-oh. That's the same thing he said to Rap Ref. And that battle was close. Rap Ref won, but it wasn't like the wash that any of us thought it was going to be. And Supernova may just only be getting better. Look, here's something else for you know. Go into Active and Supernova for a minute, and we're just talking about Smack Talk Card. That's all we're doing. We know that Supernova's battling Active. Guess who else knows that Supernova is battling Active? Supernova does. One thing Supernova has shown is that, look, if a moment calls for it, I'm going to give it all I got in a battle. And like Supernova may have lost a lot of battles, but in very few of those, it wasn't like he wasn't trying. And if Active goes there disrespecting Supernova, this could be, look, we're talking about Froku Perez Mafia, right? It's kind of a preview. It's kind of a preview. Supernova's Froku, Active is Perez Mafia. And then sit here and say, well, hey, whatever, yeah, Supernova's the underdog. But Supernova could actually kind of win this battle. And Active could also. Ladies and gentlemen, we got J Prophet TV in the building. Be sure to subscribe to J Prophet TV. Salute. Hey, J Prophet, are you battling on Smack Talk? And who are you battling on Smack Talk? Just to be clear, because we know it's not Rio. We got that. But who are you battling on Smack Talk? And if it is Rio, our apologies. We just want to be sure we got it right. That's all. But yeah, Prophet TV's in the building. Salute, much respect. Oh, someone in IG just asked, hey, what happened to the music and stuff? Well, we played the music. We did that. This is our battle rap portion of the program. Yeah, that's what Message Music Sessions is about. Salute to that. We'll be back with the music next week. If you have some music you'd like to submit, you're right in the IG. Just send it to IG at Boss EG Detroit where you are and respond. Salute to you. Okay, so that's the social assassin battle. All right. So we're gonna talk about that right now. To be honest with you, Prophet, and this is on us. Thought the social assassin battle was going to be on another card, but by you battling social assassin, you know what? That's another. If Maze stays focused in his material against social assassin, that's the one thing about Maze. I mean, okay, we know about the stumbling and all that, but Maze kind of improved on that against No Need. Salute to Maze on that. Salute to Prophet on that. Excuse me. If Prophet can stay focused on social assassin and bar him, social assassin is going to be focused. One thing social assassin can do is stay focused on an opponent. Oh, let's get that other comment. Oh, y'all the main event. Oh, yeah, we got to get another flyer. So the main event is social assassin versus J Prophet. To be honest with you, that's fair. That kind of speaks more of a main event right there. Because y'all been promoing too. Not sure. It's kind of debatable if y'all promo has been on this level of Gangsta and Jack. Maybe so. Okay, cool. Hey, again, if it ain't respected, please correct it. So by y'all being the main event, and this is for J Prophet who's in the building right now. Obviously, you already know you got to be clean against social assassin. Got to be clean. No stumbles, no chokes. Have your material ready. Also, don't go too far off the subject of social assassin. Don't rap more about yourself than social assassin. Attack social assassin. Because social assassin is going to have nothing but attacks on you. He's not going to go too far off of that. You got to stay on point with that. Both of you got to be sure to stay focused on your opponent. Not saying that you haven't been. Just saying even more so in a main event battle on a VBL cartel card. Rock, you didn't know that J Prophet was main event? Absolutely not. I don't know if you know, but we're on tour. Okay? And this is the last fight we got. So we got J Prophet versus Social Assassin. Definitely a contender for Battle of the Night. And one of those two is also a sneaky contender for Performer of the Night. Maze has that style, but don't forget, Social Assassin has won Performer of the Night on other cards before. This is a huge battle for both of them. Social Assassin got to prove that the body over A-Fan was not a fluke. Maze got to prove that, look, I'm here. Yeah. You saw the video before. That no need is just the beginning. That's been a knock against Jay Prophet. That's just no need. No need ain't nobody. Hey, look, no need is nobody I need to know. That's been all this joke stuff. No need did battle Maze. Excuse me, Jay Prophet. Jay Prophet did win. You know, now there's an opportunity. If honestly, here's the case, right? If this turns out to be a battle of the night, to where let's say it's one of those ones to where the community win, that solidifies both of them. Let them both ball out. Pause. Let them both go crazy in a battle and have one of them. The way this community and the way consensus will go, that'll be battle of the night, and that'll be definitely a status rise for both of them. That'll solidify and say, oh, no, okay, no. These two are them ones. These two are them ones. And now they'll probably main event more cards in the future. That means they could have a debatable, rarely say this, they could have a debatable with no clear winner and both win the war. Now look, can hear it right now. Social Assassin will probably say, Rock, you know Jay Prophet can't rap with me, man. Come on. I'm Matty Phrase. I've been doing this forever. I've seen better competition, all that. Okay. I can see Jay Prophet saying, Rock, that's cool. You being in the analyst role and all that. But come on, what can Social do with me? Okay. Don't forget that you both have defeated other opponents. Neither one of you are scrubs right now. This battle could be very close. Could be very close. And we're not going to pick a winner yet till next week. We'll do that. But this battle is a definite contender for battle. So here's our contenders for battles of the night. Let's speed this up. Active versus Supernova. Gangster versus Jack. Yo 2 times versus Trado. Kind of there. And definitely, Social Assassin versus Jay Prophet. Definitely, both of all those are battles of the night. Those four. Those are the four. Performer of the night contenders. Well, Yo 2 times is a performer. It's what he does. Ready for this? Yo 2 times Supernova, Jack and Gangsta, Social and Jay Prophet are contenders for performer of the night. Can hear Greg now. What about me? That's possible. You know, we can review a little bit later. That's possible. Let's go to the next card. And salute to Jay Prophet. Appreciate that. That's why we asked the question. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got something. Okay, this is from Jay Prophet. Dev said, if we put on, I'm going to be main event for all Smack Talk. Oh! Really? So that's official, right? We got to be sure. Is that official? And if a Dev wants to confirm it, he can, send it to IG, whatever. If a Dev said that, and we're just checking the statement to be sure. But if a Dev said that, Jay Prophet has a chance to be Mr. Smack Talk. Greg the Great's already Mr. Pick It Up. This is for, you know what? The battle between you and Social might be for who's going to be Mr. Smack Talk. That could be that. Y'all the main event. Who will be Mr. Smack Talk? And can hear Dankster right now. I'm already Miss Smack Talk. Well, Dankster beat Jack Action. You can be that. Okay, bet that up. All right. So Jay Prophet said, Adept said it on his channel. Salute to that. So here is an opportunity for Jay Prophet to have a battle rap home. Not everybody has a battle rap home. This opportunity for Jay Prophet to have a battle rap home as Mr. Smack Talk. It could be where Jay Prophet, and Jay and Prophet, that's what we keep saying. You're going to have this material really focused, my brother. Focus on, don't have no deviation from Social Assassin. Everything gotta stand. It's not so much just you, Jay Prophet, but this is just for battle rap in general. A lot of, and this includes outside mainstream, virtual, whatever. There's been a lot of victories given to those that have random bars. Like their opponent is right there, but then they're rapping about tree branches and the planets and the moons and the stars collapsing. Salute to Redman and Meth. That's just salute to Redman. You know, in battle like this main event, everything's going to have to be direct. That's getting checked. And that's not just for you, J Prophet. That's for Social Assassin too. Keep it direct. Keep it direct. In 2025, ladies and gentlemen, in 2020 to the 5, bars are not enough. Delivery, direct, aggression, room shaker, room breakers. Well, the room shaker, the room breaker is a bar. Hold on now. But it has to be a certain type of room shaker, certain type of, like case in point. There'll be those that have a very boring style, and we'll get to the next card in a minute. There'll be those that have a boring style, and all of a sudden they'll say, yeah, they won because they borrowed. We can't appreciate no bar if it's being said like a typewriter. If it's saying monotone, if it's saying bored, we can't appreciate no bar like that. I don't even know what that bar is. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you heard them bars? No. And it's not because our ears ain't trained, it's because the performance ain't trained. Train the performance. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a good point. J Prophet, so many people isn't direct because they got bars they're sitting on. That's that pre-writing. That's 100% correct. And honestly, that could hurt them. They're going to look, if they're going to have pre-written bars like that, J Prophet, they better at least refer and put a name with it. Try to cover it up a little bit. You know? We got Mr. ENT, excuse me. Yeah, no doubt. You gotta be direct to your opponent, especially in main events. One good thing about this main event is we're gonna have the energy for this main event. One thing about J Prophet and Social Assassin, they're not gonna be taking a coffee break. This ain't a bathroom break. This is a fire main event, honestly. It has the tension, it has the skill set, it has something at stake, major card, and now with this news here, this becomes an extra incentive. Straight up. Salute to that. Let's go to the next card real quick. Because this next card is coming up. And for this card, we will be definitely doing, without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to be doing things to watch for and predictions. Hold on 1 minute. This next card is Killer's Road. Killers to the Road. Hold on a minute. Let's get our stuff. We welcome everybody to Message Music Sessions and also to the Rock Files. Message Music Sessions episode 27. And of course, the Rock Files Battle Rap News Data channel. Also the Analyst channel. Whatever you want to call it. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's what it is. There it is right there. Cool. Hold on 1 second. You know? Oh yeah, no, we're going to talk about Killer's Road. We're going to talk about Killer's Road. There's a lot to discuss about Killer's Road. Without a shadow of a doubt. Hold on a minute, please. Let's double check this. All right, cool. All right. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. All that good stuff. Hope everybody's healthy. May everybody be safe. You know, still prayers for those in Texas, and also prayers for those in Alaska. Alaska had an earthquake earlier today on their southwestern border. Yeah, on the southwestern border of that state. So all prayers for them and for anyone that's going through a natural disaster. Oh yeah, no, we hear Mr. ENT. There it is. And Mr. ENT, there you go. There it is right there. Let's get to talk. We got Mr. ENT, but you know what? Hold on a minute. I mean, if we gonna talk, then we gonna talk, right? If we gonna talk, we gotta smack the talk. If we gonna talk the smack, right? Okay. I don't like that, Rug. Who cares? There is the link. There's the code in the chat. Hold on a minute. Let's do this and that and this. Beautiful. All right. Cool. The code is now pinned. We understand that there's been technical difficulties on this channel. Oh, no doubt. Mr. ENT oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that right now. Mr. ENT mentions, I gotta get back in the round respectfully, Rock. No doubt. No. Yeah, definitely prayers up for everybody that's suffering there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got coming to the panel right now. Battle rappers to watch, one of the most improved battle rappers we have. We got J Prophet, aka Maze. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro? Salute.
Not much respect, salute. By the way, be sure to subscribe to J Prophet's YouTube channel. J Prophet is in the main event for Smack Talk, and of course, you know we're going to get his insight about Killer's Row. Simple and plain. You got five very fire battles here. Probably four. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
So we're gonna start.
Hold on. I want to say, we appreciate you, man, for you know what I mean, for covering virtual battle rap, man, and pushing the culture forward, man. We really appreciate it. Just wanted to say that.
And I just want to say likewise, man. It's humbling. It's humbling that that appreciation is there. I just want to say, Jay Private, honestly appreciate you for your blogging. Appreciate you for being more active. For those that don't know, and even Jay Private would say that this was one of the first channels that Jay Prophet was talking about battling. You know, he would say, "Yeah, right, we're going to get out there. We're going to get out there." And we've been waiting. So salute to Jay Prophet for being more active battling and stuff, and also for his YouTube channel, blogging more. You know, he's going to have his own, virtual battle rap league and all that. Oh, no, that's not that battle rap league. You know, he's doing a lot, but he's dropping music. He's way more active. So salute. Likewise, as the salute comes here, we give the salute right back to you, man, for being more active in virtual battle rap, period, man. It's much appreciated. If no one else says it, we'll say it. No doubt.
Yeah.
So we got Mr. ENT versus Captain Captain Tenno is the third ranked virtual battle rap rookie right now. Mr. ENT, he is one of the top 12 virtual battle rappers right now. And this is your opening battle. Where to start? First and foremost, Mr. ENT has been on the wave of his body over A-Fan since that happened. That was a tremendous event.
Yeah.
That's the way Mr. ENT had one of the best, along with Great the Great, had one of the best starts of 2025. Now, Mr. ENT is on record. And Mr. ENT, you in the chat, so anything we say that ain't on point, please correct it. Again, if it ain't respected, please correct it. But Mr. ENT, now this is what you call a solidification battle. Let's break that down. Who's going to show up in this battle? Is Mr. ENT going to body Captain Tenno? Because if Mr. ENT bodies Captain Tenno, that'll not only be another body, that'll be someone with two bodies in 2025, but that also will solidify the body he had over A-Fan. See, one of the narratives have been, well, Mr. ENT bodied A-Fan, but Mr. ENT, he's going to say something, he's going to up that pin, right? He's going to get that pin at a higher level.
Yeah.
Captain Tenno, he's had criticism too. Well, Captain Tenno, it's been kind of split. HB2 wins, salute to Uncompromised Radio. He's like, Captain Tenno, you just don't have it. You one of the worst ever. And honestly, when we did the rollout of our rookies, HB2 win again, salute to Uncompromised Radio. He basically was like, Tenno number 3. And we was like, hey, it's for rookies. He's like, all right, salute to Rock, all that. So Captain Tenno got people and platforms, very dominant platforms. It's like, nah, Tenno, you not it. But Tenno also has platforms that's like, nah, Tenno fire. He just got to work this and work that. Guess what, Tenno? Now is your opportunity going against Mr. ENT. You better have it figured out, bruh.
Yeah.
Mr. ENT is showing way more personality now. He has been doing nothing but working on his material. See, Captain Tenno, this ain't Dreadhead King. This ain't Nat King Kong, bro. Mr. ENT is a veteran.
Yeah, definitely. And even though we've had our back and forth, at the end of the day, it's battle rap shit. So
of course
he's consistent. And another thing about ENT, like even though he can elevate his pen, that's all in all good. But right, he usually shows up and he's always prepared. And he does have a decent cadence, so it ain't like he's monotone and he chokes and things like that, Paul. So he definitely I'd like to see some improvement from both of them.
Oh, there's no question. You know, and one thing good about both of these brothers is that they're humble enough to know that, okay, there are things to work on. There are things to, you know, improve. Okay, obviously, Mr. ENT, we talked about the pen. Captain Tino, his obviously delivery, personality, aggression, maybe, you know, being able to sell the room shaker more, all that good stuff, you know, things like that, you know. So what's good about this battle is that both have a tremendous opportunity. Who's going to take it? Miss ENT has the advantage in this matchup. Keep it at $1 because he's seen this before. Captain Tino hasn't. Like, imagine this. Let's say Captain Tino goes first and he feels comfortable with his material. Then all of a sudden, Mr. ENT goes second and goes, bah, St. Louis, and yah, and yah. See what I'm saying? All of a sudden, during the defense mode, right? If Captain Tino shows during his defense that, I'm in trouble, that's going to be something that Mr. ENT can see while he's rapping and say, oh, really? Oh, you shaky? I'm about to go even more and go more. See? So that's going to be a vet move that Captain Tino be prepared for. Now, for Mr. ENT, if Captain Tino goes first and shows that we talked about shock effect last card. If Captain Tino has that shock effect, Mr. ENT gonna have to go crazy because there is a consensus that's rooting for Tino. A lot of unless the underdog is not very well liked, the underdog is usually going to be a fan favorite. A lot of people like to see the underdog win, you know. And plus, Captain Tino has been a part of the VBL and these type of cards a little bit more than ENT. So that means ENT, it could start out with ENT being a favorite, but then all of a sudden Captain Tino has a shock effect, and if he shows that he did better than last battle, we know the rest of that story. Yeah, well, he did better than last battle. I'm already favoring Tino no matter what ENT says. That means ENT's going to have more motivation to overcome that. So early prediction, we got ENT possibly clear.
Yeah,
against Tino. What do you got, J Prop? You got the same?
Yeah, I gotta go with ENT because I've seen more of ENT, and I just think that. And is it 3 rounds ENT? Can you confirm that in the chat? I need to know that.
Yeah, great question. Great question. Because if it's 3 rounds, that even benefits ENT a little bit more because ENT has shoot. I want to say he has at least 3 3-round battles in his career. At least 3. Yeah. So ENT, is your battle against Captain Tino 3 rounds or 1 round? And if it's 1 round, that's still a benefit for ENT to say that.
Yeah. So either way, I still got ENT. I just want to know. No. The veterism is definitely going to be play a huge factor. If it's got 3 rounds, Captain Tino probably don't even have a shot, to be honest.
Yeah, because of the endurance. See, the one thing about it, there's a certain way to write. There's not just a certain way to write, but a certain way to pace and perform. And then keep in mind, a 3-round battle. Okay, you said your first round. Now you got to compose yourself, and then usually you got to get your energy back up in the second round. Okay, we got it. So this is a 1-round battle. Susie ENT, appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, cool. We got that locked. Oh, ENT is on fire. 3 minutes, 1 round. Okay. All right. So let's start that. Let's be sure we keep that locked in. 3 minutes, 1 round battle. ENT, real quick. Would you prefer to go second or first, or does it matter? We understand that question was asked before, but which do you prefer now? Now that the battle is this weekend, which do you prefer, first or second? You know. So now, we're going ENT, and honestly, going to say this: Captain Tino will be better though. He should have a better performance than he did the last one. You know, those bars are probably a little bit more. Oh, and Captain Tino, one more thing. Slow it down a little bit in certain spots. You know, just in certain spots, slow it down a little bit so we can really hear those bars. Simple and plain. All right. Yo 2 Times versus Robs. My man. We got to talk about the gorilla in the room with this one. Man. Robs. You better not battle Yo 2 Times the way you faced off against him, bro. You're going to get killed. That's just straight up. That was not good, bro. Robs, we rock with you. You know that. But, man, the lack of energy, and you just saying in the face off, not face off, excuse me, in the yeah, right, in the face off, dog, yeah, face off.
It was bad.
But he said, "Well, I'm a bar guy, man. You know, I don't really do all." Dog, that's Rob's respectfully. That's how you've been losing these battles. You just focused on bars, and you get out there and just get gibberish, bruh. You got to have more. We hear the bar potential, but the other things haven't been matching up. Rob, you have a very good deep sounding voice, right? But you're not using it battle rap wise, bro. You got to do that.
I think he needs to build his. I think he needs to build his confidence.
Yes, confidence, and also he's got to. And see, this only happens with amount of battles, right? But real quick, Mr. ENT, by the way, just go this real quick. Mr. ENT mentions, it doesn't matter to me, but I always like to set the tone. So Mr. CT would prefer to go first. Salute to that. Salute to that. Salute to that. Respect.
Yeah, salute to that.
All right. But yeah, but get back to Rob's real quick. And we're going to get to Yo 2 Times too. Just to be honest with you, when we said the commentary about Yo 2 Times versus Trado, saying this is going to be a redemption battle, both of these going to be that. Look, here's why. So Yo 2 Times obviously is the super heavy favorite against Rob's. Rightfully so, that's fine. Yes, even with the bad performance or with the choking, with the bad performance against AK Asia. Yo 2 Times should be that. Because up until that point, Yo 2 Times was, Yo 2 Times arguably be the 2024 Virtual Battle Rap champion and Pyro. There's a consensus that said that. And he's been having good performances in other battles he had.
Mm-hmm.
Before that.
And then not only that, the Rob's performance versus Mosh was it was ferocious, man. Like, be honest. I've seen some good things there, but he definitely got some things to work on for sure.
Oh, there's no two ways about it. And right on cue of that, Prophet, we got Jason M. And look, salute to Jason M. Jason M. See, this is what you're facing, Robs. Jason M. Some people just not good, and Rob's not. This has been the consensus, and it's interesting. The same thing, just to go back, that's what we're talking about, consensus, right? There's people in a lot of different camps with a lot of these battle rappers, but it should be noted, let's say there's those on the side of Rob's potential. That's coming from Rob's performance. Jason M., who has quoted and said this, that's also coming from Rob's performance. A lot of battle, and this is not for Rob's, but just to say this as a side note, a lot of battle rappers want to get on the narrative. Oh man, y'all hating on me. Y'all hating on me. Bruh, where do you think this is coming from if you call it hate? Your performance did it. You did it. If whomever, again, not just Rob's, but if any battle rapper, if they go out there, go crazy, then the narrative and the response will not be this.
Right.
It won't be this right here. It will not be this. Right. And as far as Jason mentioned in Yo 2 Times, right, there is a consensus that has Froku beating Yo 2 Times. So, but
yeah, you know why? Froku, it wasn't supposed to be close.
And see, that goes back to shock effect. That's a good point, Prophet. The reason why it's important to really talk about all that goes into judging a battle, and not just judging a battle, but all that goes into assessing a battle, who's going to win. Most people say, most people want to keep going to the bars. The bars are a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the bars are not all of it. They're just not.
Definitely not. It's delivery, cadence, confidence. It's a promo, like everything. Everything plays a part in a battle. Everything.
It really does. You know what? I don't know if it was Jason M. or Froku, but one of them said that when certain rappers rap, and if they know that either they got their butts kicked or they don't have a certain believability and they go out rapping that street stuff, that's points against them. That could have been Jason M. Could have been. But the point in saying that is that believability, accountability, being connected to the material. There's infinite layers of battle rap. That's why it's a very difficult thing to do, And then you got the politics, and then you got the Then you got the where the battle's going to be. You got the environmental things. There's a lot going on with battle rap. So for Rob's, we're going to get to Yo 2 Times in a minute. But for Rob's, yes, focus on the bars, but you got to watch your game tapes, my brother, and you got to take a look at your performances. And here's another thing in that face off you said, man, was that, well, yeah, I think my performances were fire. No, you don't, Rob's. Ain't no way.
No, hell no. Respectfully, and that's the thing, right? That's what concerns me. If he can't take the criticism, if he really believes that's fire, and he's got them yes men around him, is he going to elevate? Because some people never do elevate. Now he has room to grow.
Yes.
But will he take advantage of it?
And that goes right to Yo 2 Times, because we talked a lot about Rob's. Yo 2 Times. One thing about him, and this is not even talked about him, no doubt. We know he can rap. C-Bot, what up? Salute. We got C-Bot in the building. Be sure to subscribe to C-Bot. C-Bot with you. And also congratulations to C-Bot by having a top 10 song on the Message Music Sessions charts. Salute to that. He has
Salute to that.
Yeah, so C-Bot's in the building, so subscribe to his channel. The thing about Yo 2 Times that's not discussed enough, Yo 2 Times, when it comes to virtual battle rap, it's not only personal, it's a part of him. Like, it's actually the heart of him. Like, Yo 2 Times is like a Yoda. How about that? That's a bar. Yo 2 Times is the type that's like, whatever happens in virtual battle rap, that's like you did something to one of his sons or daughters. Why is that being mentioned? He probably with that performance against AK Asia is like, man, all my family saw that.
And that's how I think it's going to be a lot different this time around.
There's no question it's going to be a lot different. You ready for this, J Prophet? And here's a prediction. The Yo 2 Times that showed up against Pyro, that's the minimum of the ones showing up against Rob.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the minimum. And again, when we say what's going to happen, is it possible that this doesn't happen? Absolutely. We're human beings. We're talking about probability for a minute. The Yo 2 Times that battle for 2025, arguably the Yo 2 Times. But that Yo 2 Times that battle Froku was pretty fire too. But we'll go with this. The Yo 2 Times that battle Pyro was pretty freaking fire.
Exactly. So every battle he's had has been good, besides that one. So his, like you said, the probability is great that he's going to, follow through with a good performance.
Oh no! Yo 2 Times. The only thing that'll stop Yo 2 Times from having
is itself.
Exactly. Like the adrenaline is going to be key here. Hopefully he doesn't go back to the bad breathing issues and the bad pace that he had before, where he was running out of breath toward the end of rounds. Outside of that, look, if Yo 2 Times.
Yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to talk to him about. I don't know if he because like breathing control was one of the first elements in hip hop that we learned, right?
Yes,
that's like the basics. So I don't know. He might not know it, but he could have asthma, man.
It is more. It might be, but more than likely, just by watching it, it seems like it's more about adrenaline. Someone could be so excited that
that's true.
See what I'm saying? Like okay, a little bit of hip hop history, and Jay Prophet knows this. There was a moment where Busta Rhymes would get so excited that all of a sudden he would run out of breath, but he would be so slick about taking that beat and then come back in on an upbeat to go ahead and finish the verse. That's just an example of saying how adrenaline can play. So Yo 2 Times, it seems like it's more adrenaline being excited in the moment.
It does. Because unless sometimes he goes at a fast pace.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's taking his breaths, because like I said, that's like rookie things that you learn. Like breath control is like one of the first things you learn, especially if you've been doing it as long as we have.
Yeah, no doubt. And
I think I'm like you. I think it's adrenaline, because once he gets going, it seems like it gets better.
Yeah, definitely. Like the second, okay, wow. maybe against Rap Ref, when he was running out a little bit and he did that vet move about, he would look back and then look back at the camera, then get back into it. That was very well done because it was in rhythm, and then he executed the round. That's kind of similar to what he probably gonna do here against Robs. But Rob's gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to really have your best performance ever against Yo 2 Times just to survive this. Yo 2 Times is out for complete domination.
Blood. Yeah.
He wants Yo 2 Times without a shadow of a doubt is going to try to body you. Not so much that he has an anger against you, but he's looking at you to basically balance out his own disappointment that he feels he did to Virtual Battle Rap, which is his family. That's the way Yo 2 Times take it. Just saying. How about this? At least that's the way it seems. So this might be a body, but watch. This might be a clear win for Yo 2 Times, and if Robs can just survive this, that'll probably be the best move for Robs right
Yep,
there.
if he can survive it, it'll be a win for him.
Yes, that's exactly the point.
Because to be honest with you, like, no disrespect, Robs, but I got Yo 2 Times taking this battle clear, and I don't think there's nothing you can do with him at this moment in your career.
Yeah, this looks clear. Going to agree with that. It's just so much that Yo 2 Times is going to have. Again, only Yo 2 Times will stop Yo 2 Times in this battle. And Robs, regardless, if you do go second, depending on how this goes, you're going to have to still be Robs. You have to do what you do. And look, if Yo 2 Times, let's say that adrenaline thing happens and he chokes or whatever, don't get arrogant and think you won already. That's happened before in these battles.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's been many cases. I think salute to Stizzy Davis. Yeah, when Stizzy Davis battled, I want to say Ruger Montana. When Stizzy Davis battled, oh boy, showing off tonight. When Stizzy Davis battled Ruger Montana on Cheeks Card, salute to Cheeks, the hoodologist. Ruger Montana choked a little bit, and then Stizzy Davis like, man, you're in for it now, and then he choked. See?
Right. Yeah.
Finish the objective, Robs, if you have the opportunity. That Yo 2 Times, that goes for you too. If Robs all of a sudden stumbles, whatever, don't get arrogant. Finish the objective. Then get arrogant after. After you go ahead and finish your objective, you can do all the, do what you do. But finish the objective. So obviously the Reek Ruger Emmy battle ain't happening, right? Okay, so that's out.
I don't think it is. I don't think it
cool.
is.
So that's a wrap. Again, this is a flyer from back in the day. John versus Greg the Great.
Man, bro,
look,
that's gonna be a good battle, man.
This is a war. This is a war
for sure.
I'm going to start with Greg on this one. Greg, in this battle, you're fire. There's no question about it. You're the number one ranked battle rapper. All that, well earned. You may not know a lot about John. John is a tactical
man.
He's a tactical battle rapper, man.
He better learn.
So, Greg, you can't have any OBC bars in your round. One OBC bar could have this become debatable, and by you being a slight favorite, possibly in this matchup, if it's close, it's going to go John. I'll let you know that now. You're going to have to clearly beat. It's tough to clearly. To this day, John hasn't been clearly beaten outside of Danny Byers. And the only reason why John lost that battle is because John defeated himself by choking. John did not clearly lose to Rap Ref, for example. He did not. All right? John, there's still the narrative that says John clearly beat Latin Pain. John has only lost the battle when John defeated John. Honestly, Greg, John probably is not going to defeat himself. You're going to have to end him. You're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
And you can do it. It's just going to take it's going to take a lot of what you got. So no more. And Greg has an awesome. Jason then mentions right here. Jason then mentions John versatile. Extremely. John's the type,
bro, that
if you want a bar, he'll bar with you. If you want to go drama, he'll go drama. Oh, look, John has a comedy advantage over you, Greg. He does have that. Now,
I'm telling
Greg,
you
you're
another thing, man.
what?
He's lyrical too, man.
Yeah, he got bars. John got bars.
Yeah. So
And John has a different type of energy to where most would have to get amped and animated and yell to have an effect. John can literally just say something so calm and diffuse. John has a Pat Stay quality like that. You know, for those that have been watching battle rap forever, Pat Stay could take someone's round, someone just finished going bar, you know, bar.
See, that's why I like stage battles, man, because I don't know what it is, but it's not me per se. For some reason I don't notice it, but a lot of my like peers and friends and people at the events, they say I'm a lot better live because the energy that I got, and I'm a very good freestyler, man, and because I got like 22 battles, right? And out of that one where I stumbled, the only reason that I lost my placement and I got it back and I still won the battle. But the only reason I didn't the only reason I ran my material back is because I didn't want to freestyle that battle. But now I'm learning, like, don't do that. Just go ahead and freestyle out of it and then get your placement back after you freestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know what? And just to use a musical term, and you know, for those that play a lot of solos or you know do a lot of part writing or play a lot of lead lines, it'll be you know you're playing live in front of individuals. Anything can distract you.
Yeah.
Have a bag you can go to in those situations. One good bag is like, and this does equate with battle rap. Have a safe word to get yourself back on track. Like Charlie Clips, he's a freestyler, right? What his safe word when he gets out of sort, whatever, with what he want to say, he'll say "watch your mouth," or he'll say, not the biggest fan of this phrase, so pause in advance. Or he'll say, "Yeah, off the top." What that does, that centers him, and he goes back to where he's got to be. You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, don't use it too often because it'll be a tell. Then it'll say, "Oh, wait a minute, now this," you know. But if you have to, use it as a safe word. Here's something for John. John, don't let Greg's cerebral battle rap style fool you. He can do a lot that you can do. He can bar. He can joke too, not as well as you, respectfully, but he can have comedy too. And Greg has an advantage over knowing how to sell a room shaker. John, you don't have that yet. Not quite. You can, but Greg does it better than you.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to be able to sell you have room shakers in your material. We're not talking about the writing. We're talking about the delivery of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the way you sell it.
Yes. You know, like, you know, you could be like case in point, Supernova knows how to sell it. Supernova's pen is not the best pen, but he knows how to sell a room shaker.
Bro, when John learns how to sell his bars,
what?
Dangerous.
John, I honestly, when John, you know, because obviously, you know, life is life, and he's doing what he's doing. Salute to that. When John tweaks his style,
man,
he's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
He's a problem. And Greg, that's why this is a very fascinating battle. When Greg tweaks his style,
yeah,
because there's still levels for him to do. And
this
Greg
is definitely an interesting battle.
Yeah. This has potentially battle of the night on the card, without a question. To pick a winner, gonna go with Greg, but in a very debatable possibility that it could go the other way. But gonna go with Greg in this one because Greg has more of the skills to sell what he's doing a little bit more than John. The look, this is nothing.
I agree with that. I'm probably gonna go with John, but I'm not mad at anybody who picks Greg at all.
Likewise. And listen, others can state their cases. Obviously, we won't be going live again until Sunday night if we can. That's a whole different discussion.
That's Saturday, right? Killers Roll Saturday, right?
Oh, it sure is Saturday. keep
So
thinking
you want to
it's
go live after that event, maybe?
no. Killer's Row is Sunday. It's Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold up. We got John. John, I disagree, but okay. Not mad at it. John, you're fired. You're fired. And look.
John, hit the link. Hit the link. Pause.
Oh, straight? Somebody called John to come in. Hey, John, they talk about you. Yeah, hey, John, if you want to, you can go ahead and hit the code. It's pinned in the chat. You're more than welcome. But if not, it's not a problem either way. But nah, this is a fight. Oh, by the way, just to say this, since you just got here, you versus Greg definitely has potential to be battle of the night. And speaking of battles of the night, let's get to the main event. Lord have mercy. Man alive. Killer's Row has a problem, dog. Dog, you got the number 2 ranked 2025 in rock rankings. You got number 2 Pablo Picasso going against the virtual battle rap champ of 2024, Nightmare J. Pyro, who it should be mentioned that now Pyro can prepare for Pablo, but also should be mentioned that Pablo can prepare for Pyro. Yo, Pyro, we'll start with you, my brother. Pyro, you're going to have to be sure that all of your lines line up in rhythm. All of them. You can't have any hanging, non-rhyming stuff, man. Now, look, you can be fired, but you're going to have to really, and look, one thing Pyro does well, and this has been, what's dangerous for Pablo, this is a Pyro that's prepared. Like, we've seen Pyro battle and get, like, Pyro got Don Vito out of here short notice. That's not even getting talked about. And Don Vito is not an easy opponent. He got him out of here short notice.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, he had a debatable with Froku. Okay. That Froku was fired, but that's Pyro on short notice. See what I'm saying? So
yeah, there's a big difference. There's a big difference in short notice and being prepped. Believe me, I know. I've been doing it a long time.
Of course. Without a shadow of doubt. Let's not forget a couple little history lessons here. A prepared Pyro bodied Rio Nicosi and bodied Clip Corleone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, he's got potential.
Here we go. Here we go.
Very dangerous.
Very. And speaking of dangerous, ladies and gentlemen, direct on the panel, who will be battling Greg the Great on Killer's Row, July 27 p.m. We got John. Woo! What's up, man?
Hey,
what's up?
I like that intro, Rock. I like that intro. Too bad the battle's not fucking happening.
You deserve it, man. You deserve it, man. You know?
What do you mean? Hold up. The battle's not happening.
What?
Nah, it's not going down.
No. That's got to be capped. Don't do that. What?
That's bullshit.
Nah, man. Hey, ask your boy Greg what happened.
Bruh, why does Van Greg's been ducking a lot? What's going on, man?
Wait a minute. So, go, just to be sure we're good. Hold on. You mean to say that Greg basically, well, we got to be careful with the terminology here. Greg has decided not to battle.
Yeah, he said that a better opportunity had come along, and Virtual's holding him back, so he's gonna go do his thing and shit. But he's still doing all his other battles. He's still doing all his other battles, just not this one. So
That's crazy, man. I've been wanting to see Greg actually battle some competition.
Bad too. Really want to see. Apologize for that.
At this point, it's starting to feel like he's picking and choosing his battles.
See, and you know what's dangerous about this? You got Pablo versus Pyro, right? One thing about Pablo, man, Pablo's a lot like John, keeping it dollar. Like, they're both very strategic. So every piece of information will go to their performance and their rhymes and their writing and all this. The point is, gotta say it. If Pablo gets Pyro out of here, which can happen now, it can. But it's like Pyro can get Pablo out of here, whatever. That means Pablo has a chance to move up them rankings, man. He has that chance because it was razor thin, razor close between them two. If you look at all the awards and all this stuff, yeah, we're going to talk the list. If you look at all that stuff, there was a lot of consistency. Like, well, maybe Pablo number one. Greg did this, but Pablo, look at Pablo. Now that Pablo, especially we got to add it all up, right? Major card, main event, major opponent with no Greg. So John, let's do this. We'll do that later. Oh, audio? What happened? What happened with audio? What's up? Are we good?
I don't know. I hear you clear, Rock.
Bro, this is very disappointing, bro.
Okay, all right. So just get back to the point real quick and then open up to the panel. John, when is your next battle?
Smack Talk. So like a week after Killer's Row, we're gonna be on Smack Talk.
So
you probably don't know
an opponent.
Yeah, you probably don't know because I'm battling Abysmal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what they.
Oh
wanted.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Of course. Yeah, we just reviewed that.
It's a dangerous battle for Abysmal.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Seba just mentioned that. Oh, so Seba mentioned that the Rock audio sounds like Seba, robotic. That's restreamed again, man. This restream is trash. Because Seba, just to let you know, and it probably sounds like trash, but just to let you know, our whole panel hears each other clearly. So it's definitely restreamed.
I hear you clearly.
Yeah, is it just Rock? Can you hear me and Maze?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seba, how does Maze and John sound? Let us know. And it is for anybody in the chat that's watching. Oh, boy. Yeah. And we don't, all we can really do is this then. Let's just do this. It's good now? Okay. Cool. All right. Let's keep rolling.
Bro, I can't believe this battle ain't happening, man.
That's pain. But look, so let's go to John versus Abysmal. Look, and you probably missed it. We did already go through Smack Talk. We did that. Just to let you know, man, Abysmal better start way faster in his round. And John can attest to this. If Abysmal does not start fast and hit with something heavy, you're going to get him out of here, John. Just being honest.
This the thing, man. I've been checking out Abysmal's battles and shit. A lot of his older battles really ain't that bad. I don't know what it is about like what's happening recently, but
you know what I think? I think recently, my fault for cutting your wisdom. I don't think he's been taking it as serious for some reason.
You know what? And Jay Prime, before you came up on the panel, we were asking the question: who really wants to win virtual battle rap battles? Because let's be honest, we've been having people sitting on beds. We've been having people in main events sitting down on couches. People in cars with seatbelts. We've been having rounds full of individuals talking about, I didn't want this battle. I didn't do no promo. I don't care about this. A lot of stuff that would not happen anywhere else has been happening in virtual battle rap. And then people lose a battle, and then they'll say, oh well, whatever. I'm about to go grocery shopping and stuff. Like, who wants to win these battles? Because Abysmal, okay, now when Abysmal battled Rio, that was a better Abysmal we saw.
He lost that battle too.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Yeah, he did. He was better. Nah, but Rio took off on him. Yeah, he did. Rio took off on him. That was good Rio. Direct on opponent, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But someone like Abysmal, and that's another thing about Abysmal versus John. I don't know what it is, but outside of the rap reference and people like that, don't take John lightly, man. Well, John just got here. He ain't battled as many battles as I can. Yeah, then John get you out of here. Then what? John can get anybody. Again, the only battle John lost is the one that he defeated himself against Danny Myers. I'm talking about clearly lost. That was it.
It was debatable. In front of the right crowd, I might have got that. It was the wrong crowd, and I didn't get it. But go ahead, Rock.
All right, man. The crowd that said, like, look, we're just gonna discount this part right here and edit that out, and you're gonna burn that. But nah, John Abysmal, don't mess around.
Yeah.
Like, and we're not just saying this because John's on the panel. we're saying this because of the last performance against Pablo for that battle. Pablo kind of styled on you in that battle. Abysmal, you heated up toward the middle, and kind of like what you usually do. You heat up toward the middle, and you finished pretty strong. But Pablo styled all over you in the beginning of his round and kept it up. That's the difference. John can do the point of saying that is John can do the same thing. Be very careful with John. And of course, for John, as John mentioned, that Abysmal has the potential to get back to where he's at. Abysmal probably is hearing a lot of this. And one thing Abysmal is, he's reactionary. He's like, oh, okay, so I got to remind people. Guess what, Abysmal? Yes, you do. You got to remind us. How about that? Remind us, man. Remind us. And to keep it $1, as this channel and Jay Prophet's channel has shown, if you have a great showing against John, we'll say it. Same thing with Don Vito battle. Was that Jackpot? No. Who did Don Vito battle?
You talking about Pablo?
No. Way before that. It was on another smoke card. I think Don Vito battled.
Did he battle Rio?
No, he battled. I want to say Jackpot. Unless I'm tripping. Was it trade up? No, it was trade up. It had to be trade up. It was trade up.
It was trade up. Yeah.
It was trade up. And see, Don Vito in that battle, he was cooking all that, but he chose. What the point of saying that about with Abysmal, you're basically you and Rapper Stone are kind of on the same level as far as being a gatekeeper. Remind us in your performance if you want to. Now, if you don't, then you have to start asking yourself, okay, do you really want to win these battles anymore, or are you just stepping out just to be stepping out? That's all. We just simply want to see the best Abysmal go against the best John.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
But I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna keep repeating it. Abysmal, you can't just have a first part of your round kind of like storytelling filler, because John ain't gonna have that starting out in his round more than likely. And John, the main thing to say about John, finish the objective. Don't drop the ball.
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
That's it. Just finish. That's simple as that. And then for those that are here that say, well, that's kind of unfair. You just saying all John got to do is just have a clean round to win. When we say finish the objective, we're talking about if John's coming out strong, keep the foot on the gas, not just finish like with a dull spot, like, oh, whatever. No, keep the foot on the gas and finish it all the way out from beginning to end. John do that. Yeah, John's favorite against Abysmal. We're going to be very clear about it. Yes, he is. Yeah.
For sure.
And this is not, and whenever we do these stuff, you guys know, whenever we do these type of things, oh, you guys got something against? No, we don't. We got something for
no.
That's Abysmal's fault.
Listen,
that's Abysmal's own.
We just speak facts. We're not compromised, and we keep it real. We're not yes men up here. We're gonna keep it real.
Exactly. And look, and this is from the channel that as far as the Rock Files. Well, and it's a kind of legitimate criticism, but not really. Like, there's a lot of participation trophies over there because we got the ones to watch and we got all these rankings. Ready for this? Here's a newsflash. If you take a look at the ones to watch on these rankings, there's a whole lot of names missing. If you take a look at those rankings of like who's the top, virtual battle rappers, a whole lot of names missing. Read that list. And then for those that's like, where's my name? You know what you got to do. Gonna give you a little hint right here. Where you battle, who you battle against, and how many battles you have matters. But so do moments, and so do awards. Where are your awards? Also, following directions. I mean, it's strange. We got all this stuff, all these ways to submit and state your case. Nobody want to follow directions. I mean, we got about we got about 4 different ways to contact us. We say for your people to submit your name. We say for you to submit your name. Battle Rap League. Ready for this? Battle rap leagues, the virtual battle rap leagues, have only submitted a couple names to us ever. That's saying a lot about what the league thinks of you. Not what Rock think of you. Your league that you battled on and gave the performance to where they either paid or where they print up the flyer. A lot of you battle rappers are not thought very highly of the leagues you battled on. Let's talk.
Hey, that's a fact. This nigga Yo-Yo gave me Abysmal. He does not fuck with me at all.
Yo. So that means John versus Yo 2 times got to go down. Y'all got to have that discussion. Y'all to be a fire battle.
That would be a fire battle.
It would.
You know. But yeah, man. So, and listen, not just that. What about your audience? Hey, chat people. Yo, chat people. Y'all got all this technology.
John would be a fire battle. It'd be main event too.
Oh yeah,
man. I want to thank you real quick. I want to thank you in social for knocking me and Abysmal out of the main event spot. He don't deserve that shit, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. This is another knock on Abysmal. Abysmal don't promote.
Not at all, man. Like, it's pitiful.
He ain't even around.
Right. That's an
fuck promoting. We don't even see him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, it's kind of weird, man. I don't know. And 2025, it's not about just bars anymore. Even though we're from that era and that's what we care about the most, it's not about that no more, man. It's everything. Promotion, your brand, the bars, the cadence, delivery, the confidence, everything. Bro, promotion and also my no-knee battle, but my promotion and salute to, my opponent, Social. We made that main event.
You did.
And
look, salute to you and Social, salute to Jack and Dangster. Y'all been the main four promoter.
Yeah. They're anticipated. They're the most anticipated battle, and we're the main event. It's whew,
yeah, man. Rock. You ain't even remember who I was battling on the card. And it's at the top of the card.
Right. You know, hey, John, you're bringing up an awesome point, man. Like, this whole thing about people wanting something for nothing is grotesque, dog. Like,
yeah, for real.
Like how do, and yes, no doubt.
Well, listen, they're getting ready to find out because me and Adept been talking behind the scenes, and I'm here to tell you right now, a lot of these rappers that's being lazy, not promoting, and not showing out, we're making a PGs, and they're going to go right back down.
You know what? Honestly, that's a very good decision from a battle rap league owner. Because listen, and this is the thing, man. Like, everybody want money. That's fine. Got it. Want to feed your family, and you should get this. How come the main people complaining about getting paid for battles are the worst promoters, dog? Not just the worst promoters. They have the weakest amount of personality, or they got the weakest amount of intrigue. There's all these. Okay, here's some game, right? Watch this. Let's take somebody that's on the. We're gonna incorporate the list with this promotion, but you're going to show a point. The whole point of this, before we get started, the whole point of this is how to take advantage of everything about you to promote. It would be a good idea. I'm gonna tell you who did. Actually, Jay Prophet did it. Jay Prophet saw that he was on for the blogger list. Congratulations to him, being one of the top ranked virtual battle rap bloggers. He put it up and say, I want to thank this, I'm this. At the very least, what that'll do is say, really? Well, I want to talk to you about that. What is that? Now that's an opportunity for Jay Prophet to promote that aspect of him. And then, of course, also promote that he's going to be battling soon. We call that in the promotion game a bridge. It's a bridge. Use the bridge. A lot of people don't promote for battle rappers, right? A lot of battle rappers don't promote because secretly they don't think they're worth promoting. Let's go. A lot of battle rappers don't promote because they don't believe themselves they're worth promoting. Ready for this? A lot of battle rappers let's say they can have a cloning device for a minute, right? Let's go crazy. If they can have a cloning device and say, hey, you see you battling, would you promote you? A lot of them would say, no, I wouldn't. So if you think that of yourself, just take a guess of how bloggers, leagues, and others think. And it's not for every battle rapper that don't promote, but it is mainly for the ones that don't. Because the ones that do don't have it. Pablo Picasso ain't complaining about a dang old thing. He ain't complaining about nothing. Jay Prophet ain't complaining about nothing. John ain't complaining about nothing. Even Greg, wasn't complaining about nothing, about what he should get and I should get this. He ain't complaining that. How come the ones that's active and actually producing, Rick Ruger not complaining? Explain that. But then, and we ain't gonna drop these names, because respectfully, but then the ones that aren't producing like the ones that are named and others. Look, ENT ain't complaining. But the ones that ain't producing, man, I want this, I want that. Give me this, give me that.
Yeah,
For
that's
what?
wild, man. That's wild.
And especially, and here's the thing. Here's one more piece of game. Most individuals are going to be looking at VBL Cartel. And to be very clear, VBL Cartel and the Rock Files are not exclusive to each other. We're just talking about what it is for a minute. VBL Cartel is the main virtual battle rap league putting on battles. They're going to be asking Adept for money. They're going to be asking Yo 2 Times for money, or whoever's associated with that, right? Now follow this for a minute. Wouldn't it be a good idea if you want money from VBL Cartel, Adept HNIC, Yo 2 Times? Maybe you would find something about them to promote. How come you battle rappers don't promote those two? How come you battle? Yo 2 Times has an anthology of music. How many of you have shared any of that? Why not promote? You want money from Yo 2 Times? Promote Yo 2 Times to put money in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
If you want money from him, Adept HNIC. He got all these lives and stuff. Have you shared a live of Adept HNIC? We ain't talking about the ones where he's doing what he's doing. We're talking about the ones where he's talking about virtual battle rap. When he's talking about your virtual battle rap.
I don't know if you've seen it, Rock, but I went up there the other day, and that's what sparked the main event. I went up there and freestyled and busted a freestyle on Social and ran him off the panel.
Okay then. So that at least is promo with Adept. But here's another thing.
You know what it is? They don't got my bad. They don't. A lot of them don't got that it factor, man. That's just what it is.
Well, it's not just the it factor. First of all, yes, 100%. To
that
agree
laziness
with that.
too, man.
Well, it's lack of an it factor, lazy, and here it is. It's ego and selfishness.
Hey, you hit that head on.
Dude, all through entertainment, mainstream, independent, whatever. Someone's asked a question about, hey, who you think is hot? And we got a bunch of selfish, ego, megalomaniac manipulators that'll say that, well, me. Well, I'm me, and I'm me. Anybody else? No, me. Then sit down, rookie.
That's crazy.
You said manipulators, Rock? Nipples?
Yes.
Manipulator?
Manipulators, right. Salute to my nipples, laters. Samson, leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. But,
man.
But man.
She said, I must. Let me stop it.
Right.
Man, come on, man. Leave my man Rock alone, man.
Nah.
She gonna touch on my nipple later.
Hey, John, if you say that in the bar against Abysmal, we're gonna sing you an award. If you could have that work against Abysmal, you the man. Because that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. But nah, in this type of field, you can't be selfish. Is what the point is. That's all.
Hell no. That's crazy.
Nah, like
anyway,
you said, right?
that, man. I like to see everybody win, man.
Right.
I feel like nobody's too big for it. Like the top names in this shit, they all do their share of promo. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be above nobody.
Right.
Right.
And listen, if you got major, fine. You got mainstream multinational corporations, and their biggest expense is promotion and advertising and marketing. Like you got Ford Motor Company. The main thing they spend, and they don't really even have to do it like that. But if they got a car coming out, you know what you're gonna be seeing? Those corny commercials with those B-rated actors with that bad soundtrack music in the background. But guess what? They gonna show it, and they're gonna keep showing it and showing it. Super Bowl commercial, there it is. NBA game commercial, there it is. Baseball, wherever. And that is your top automotive brand that's already established. Here's some knowledge for you. If that established brand, and that's just one example, if that established brand got to do that, what do you think someone trying to get to that level got to do? Maybe promote more. And
Yeah,
look,
do you think Greg wants to do that Head Ice podcast every day? No, but Ice wakes him up and says, "Turn that computer on, little nigga,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
oh,
and do my fucking show for me."
Yeah, he's just a chauffeur over there.
but if Greg is smart, and Greg's a pretty smart guy, he'll probably use that as a good tool for his brand also. Because look, he like right now he's the face of it. You know, he's the one that's doing it. You know, doing the interview. He's the one that, you know, and even if it's that, even if it's a type of well, I mean, and look, and again, you got to take advantage of all opportunities. Is what the point.
Nah, I
Hey,
get you, right? I
John,
get you,
John.
bruh. I just like fucking with that nigga, man.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Well, look.
Nah, but anyway, though, I swear, bro, the Tink Demon battle, right? That didn't
Here
have
we
some
go.
chances. All the good of, like every opponent that's strong, like that's capable of smoking him, he always ducks the battle.
Well, wait. Now he didn't duck innovate though.
I know,
He showed his
but
duck innovate. I mean,
but
that's
I smoked innovate with a light round. But now innovate's dope though. Like when innovate's serious and he ain't drunk. But Greg just knew, he rolled the dice. He knew that innovate would probably be drunk.
Yeah, but that's still not a. You know what? It'll be interesting to know, and it's not our business because that's Greg's business. But this opportunity better be something real crazy.
It ain't no opportunity. It's the tournament. That's all it is.
But wait a minute, the tournament not till September though.
Right, but I don't know. But that's what I'm telling you. It's not about that. It's about his opponent. He don't feel comfortable battling John. Telling you, I've noticed it about Greg. He picks and chooses his battles.
Oh man, because that's severely. Well, then again, momentum is a tricky thing, right? You can stop your momentum and get your momentum back. Okay, that's a danger. Pablo is. Don't say this. Pablo is on his heels now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know, looking at this card.
Honestly, I'm on his heels because I battled No Need, right? All right, now I'm battling Social. He's was the battle of the card last time, right?
All right.
And then I got a battle on Spaces. That's 3. So, and I'm going to do 2 more for the end of the year. I have 5 battles for the end of this year. So
That's not going to be enough, but Maze, that's not the only way that Spaces battle. Let's go to that Spaces because this came up. I'm glad you brought that up. You know, Spaces is blowing an opportunity too. Like they got Crackstream Crisis with them, and salute to that because now Crackstream Crisis has become their YouTube outlet. They're gonna have to cam up, man. They're gonna have to cam up, and they can't have nobody else on their panel. Whoever that lady was, they can't have them say, "Well, they can read over here." If you do that, you basically minimized your league, man.
Yeah, that ain't fun at all. Why would somebody want to read?
Well, no. And even if they could, because that was already a suspicion, and now you got that confirmation. Even if they could read, why would you say they can publicly?
Well, one thing me and Social's doing, we're turning our cameras on and showing the whole room. So just so that narrative's not out there, you know.
See, and that's actually fire, and that's what hurts audio battle rap leagues is because it's like, well, wait a minute. You know what? This is eerily similar when there was
because to be honest with you, I've been around a long time, man, and I'm telling you now, like some of these rappers, man, they're actually reading, and it might not look like it, but if you practice enough, if you set your camera the right way with your material, it don't look like you're reading it.
Yeah, well, look, virtual battle rap, even with the cam ups, I mean,
you know what I mean? You could tell, like if you watch me versus No Need, I'm moving all around, I'm spinning around, my head's going back and forth, pause, like I'm real comfortable. My delivery's great. Like you could tell there's no reading going on. These dudes is like their head stays in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not moving a lot. Their heads are right there, looking straight.
So here's a good example. Jules Famous against Dankster. I mean, that was almost on Irv the Voice type level when he was reading. You know, I mean that we've been having individuals read. Look, you know, I'm gonna tell you who the main readers have been. The main readers haven't been the ones that are the virtual battle rappers that come from virtual battle rap. It's been the ones that come from outside. Them the readers. There's no question those are the readers. Like Lady Caution, respectfully. Lady Caution?
Yeah, she was battling and her whole forehead you couldn't even see her eyeballs.
Come on, man. And so was Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock was reading. I mean, there's a long list. That's why the question kept being asked, was there ever a moment in virtual battle rap where reading was acceptable? Maybe from, let's say, 2023 and back. Was that the era it was? And if it wasn't, fine, it wasn't. Cool.
Yeah, you know what, Rock? You might have just said something. I think Danny was reading against me, so that's an automatic.
He was, and let me tell you what else.
Let's go, John.
He was reading against. He was also reading against Battle Facts.
Wait a minute.
Talk, Maze. Talk.
But hold up. If he was reading against Battle Facts and lost, dog.
Yeah, he was.
Dog. So that. And Battle Facts is not even that dope at all. Worth nothing.
I know.
Danny, wow. If that's the case, and to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest, the only thing from that era being remembered is Harlem Legend versus
Reaper Rail.
Thank you, Reaper Rail. See,
he stumbled. Danny stumbled, choked, and then his eyes. And then when he got back up, you could tell he was uncomfortable, and he looked to the side where his paper was. And his eyes was way away from the camera, and he was reading.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Why you gotta read again?
Actually, me and Danny had a face-off after that battle. Me and him had a face-off on Twitter. Yeah. So me and him's gotta have that conversation eventually because I had a battle. I got 22 battles, and I only ran my material back in one battle because it was like a 3-day prep on EBL, right? But I still won the battle. And Danny was like, I want to see you at 100%. And he was, which I respect the criticism. I appreciate it. I didn't. And I told him that. He was like, your pen's fire. I just want to see you at 100%. And then a week later, you go Battle Facts and you're reading, stumbling, choking. I'm like, nah, hold up. I'm like, man, you was just getting on me for not being 100%. And he was like, oh, and me and him started going at it.
Yeah, man.
Bro, if I can battle John and Danny before the end of the year, I could catch them.
And look, at the very least, I mean, depending on how things shake out, you know what's funny? This is July, and we just did the first rankings. And you know what? With you saying what you're saying, there is a thing called a duration run. That's just a fancy way of saying, okay, someone could start up with all this momentum and be number one. But if others start catching wind and layers add up to be a certain thing, yeah, it could be possible that someone could come out of nowhere, depending what others do ahead of them. That's another thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, plus you figure if the person that's coming out of nowhere is promoing heavy, blogging heavy, having main events on these cards, and his opponents are stout. I mean, come on now.
You drive it home. Let's take it further than that. Also, if they're winning and those bars and those performances and rounds are like that, that combination, yeah. See, that's the thing. This kind of almost happened to Pyro last season because Pyro was pretty much cruising. Then here comes Rap Ref. Here comes Clip.
Man.
See what I'm saying? Like it got, no matter what. And keep in mind, whatever we do here, it's for virtual battle rap in general. Okay? And we encourage leagues to do their awards. And those awards will go down as part of our criteria. But we do ours as virtual battle rap. That's why we try to include as many, virtual battle rappers as we can. Point being is, when you do a general thing like that, that means now that's leaving open opportunity for others to come from almost anywhere. Like, here's something. Let's go with Verbal Online Arenas. Just think about that for a minute. If they do about a couple more cards and they have some heavy duty stuff, let's say they go up in ranking for virtual battle rap leagues. Now, those that got Performer Tonight or Battle Night on those versus other leagues, it'll mean more now. That means there's a lot to this. We're not gonna go crazy, but there's a lot to this. Point being is, this is not over.
Yeah,
it's not a foregone conclusion. Like you could be
it's
number.
not. Hey, listen, I'm on my way. Hey, John, how many battles you got this year so far?
Shit, none. This the Greg one was gonna be the first, so the first one
You
finna
would
be
have had
Abysmal.
Greg, and then you would have battled Abysmal. You
Man,
could have been made a run, honestly.
Man, I ain't tripping though, man. Honestly, I'm not looking for any more runs because I don't know, like this new era. No disrespect to them, but the people I really wanted to kill are kind of like gone now. So if I come back, it's just gonna be for the love, or like I owe the ring a battle. Like I fuck with Social and Pablo, so I was doing that really just off the strength that I wanted to be on that league. But I'm not really too concerned about rankings and shit. But
of course,
I'm more of like like I've heard Froku a battle because he a rookie and I knew that I would look good on his resume type shit. So I'm really
Yeah.
doing it for like,
Yeah, I
I mean,
appreciate
myself,
that.
but for the culture.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's fire.
You know what? And actually, John's bringing up a good point. See, we have a decrease in virtual battle rap leagues. To also echo his point, we have a decrease in those that are returning from 2024. Basically, all of them are like doing something else, And now this rookie class, salute to Froku, but this rookie class ain't last season's rookie class. Just got to be honest. Like this, you're talking about one of the best virtual rookie classes we had last season, and this is a downgrade. Don't like saying it like that. Not trying to be disrespectful.
Nah, it's a downgrade as far as
it's just fact.
quantity, really. We have like
It's a downgrade in quality too, though. Think
It's
about this.
quality too.
Well, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. I was saying like we had, like when I looked at our list, we had like Loso, Rap Ref, got at least like 10 killers on that list, and really the only new rookies that's really killing shit is Reek and Froku, man.
And that's exactly the point. Like, think about this. To echo what John just said. You had 10, maybe 11. We could push to 11, and that's just the rookie list. 11 individuals, right?
Yeah.
Here you barely have 3. When you start getting into Nat King Kongs and Captain Tenno territory, yeah.
Salute to Tenno.
Salute to Tenno. Salute to Tenno. But respectfully, a Captain Tenno with what we've seen would not even been mentioned last season on the rookie list. Now, Tenno has the opportunity to improve all that good stuff and do what he does. He got a fire battle coming up against Mr. ENT, but there's no comparison to be had here. There's no comparison. And
while we on that real quick, I do got. Well, let me say this real quick. If it's a 1-rounder, I low-key got Tenno taking that. If it's a 3-rounder, I might have to get that to ENT.
I don't know, man. Tenno is going to have to really step up that delivery and sell these bars better. And the question to ask yourself, can Tenno do that in this type of span? Because
I feel like he will. I feel like now is the time.
I see what John's saying. Like, as far as like, he had a couple like Tenno had a couple like pause-worthy bars, like the sausage link pause, things like that. But like as far as like his bars, they was kind of there. But I'm like Rock, man, I gotta go with ENT because of the delivery. They're not like I didn't believe nothing he said. Like they just fell flat. And one thing about ENT, man, he's got a cadence, delivery. He's energy. Like he's gonna come out bombing on him.
You know what's funny about this? The easiest way to say it is this way. Tenno may have better bars, so Tenno might be the better writer, but ENT will be the better battler this match.
Mm-hmm. He will.
Yeah, that's what it's. You pretty much hit it on the head with the hammer, bro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And don't get it twisted. This is, have been saying since day one. Tenno has a lot of. We're not gonna say the word potential. Tenno has a lot of upside. He really does, but we got to see it. And this might be, if this battle happened maybe a little bit later, then maybe.
Right.
This may be too soon for Tenno to increase in those areas of weakness to be able to take ENT out. It
is because like I could tell because like I said, I've been doing this shit for 25 years, man. And I could tell that Tenno, no disrespect to him, but I could tell he just woke up one day and was a fan of battle rap. Was like, I want to try. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? But you
Nah,
could tell.
hey, I feel you though, Maze, because even like, let's say you haven't been like a battle rapper before. There's certain other elements that you can take that will make you seem like a better battle rapper. Like if you practice public speech a lot and you used to be in the center of attention and giving off high energy, you know, you can translate that into a battle, but it has to come from, you know, within you at the end of the day. You can't just learn it necessarily.
Right. Yeah, you know, like there's actors that have come from other fields in battle rap. All right, I mean, let's be honest. The whole generations from 2018 on, a lot of those guys are actors. You know, they have acting ability. Usually, the ones that are the best performers have that.
Yeah, like he said, like that form of it, like the it factor to something you just can't like pretty much like a Pat Stay or like a Mook. It's something you can't learn, but now like a cadence, delivery, them things that you can improve and you can learn over the years.
Yeah.
You know?
Kid Slade kind of strikes as that type of actor type. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, like he has this is no disrespect to him because he actually is pretty fire when he wants to be, but he's a costume battle rapper. What that means is it's going to be a character. It's not saying he's fake, but he's going to be into character. It's, you know, but basically all the way up to the battle. Sue Surf is like that. Sue Surf is a costume battle rapper. He's going to be a character. There's a Sue Surf character. You know, there really isn't a JC character. JC is JC. But of course, JC can get away with it because they're writing and he knows how to deliver them bars and it's over. And just ask Averb, honestly. You know?
Man, hey, JC, man, he's dope.
JC's
got a hell of a pen, man.
It's the pen and it's the conviction that he has with it. Even though his voice is very feminine sounding, honestly, but
yeah, he knows how to do it.
He knows how to do it. You know, I mean, there's certain individuals that they have the strengths and weaknesses. They know how to accentuate those strengths.
Especially like, real quick, this is kind of off topic, but like with short people, you know, they got that Napoleon complex, so they gotta, you know, buff their chest out a little bit and be animated because you know they gotta overcompensate, you know. But it's low key a fact though. Like if you think of short people, they are hella like
and it seems like the short people got them like them feminine voices too. It seems like
they are lacking a lot of bar. Or like Kevin Hart, who's one of the worst stand-up comedians ever. But what gets him by is that he's loud, and he has to be. What Kevin Hart is 4'7", right? I mean, what else is going to do?
Right.
I mean, you know, like if you know, I mean, and that's being generous.
Sounds crazy.
He's got to be 4'7".
4'7" is
he's got to be, man. You know, and that's even the platform shoes he'll wear, dog. Salute. But you know, like you know, as human beings, we have.
He's like D Money. D Money's only 4'7".
Nah, compared to Kevin Hart, viral money.
D Money. I'm just joking. D Money's like 5'2".
Yeah, I was just about to say, compared to Kevin Hart, viral money is Akeem Olajuwon compared to that. I mean, fan. But look, that's that Hollywood thing, you know. A lot of battle rappers.
Bro, I was supposed to be battling D Money, man, and he dunked on me. He probably saw my no knee battle and said, "Man, he's gonna tower over me, man. I gotta take off."
But look, salute to Viral Money. Viral Money is doing moves. Got a video out, got the EP out,
bro. Hey, Rock, the material I got for him, he would have probably never battle rapped again. I was gonna murder him, bro. I was gonna park on that dude. Think about this. I was going to Philly to his hometown in front of K Walker and all of them. I was ready to bark on dude. Like, bro, look, the material I got is insane.
There was no excuse. I don't care what Viral Money say. There was no excuse for him to have lost to a bar thief, dog.
Nah, that's crazy.
If you notice, outside of the Verbal Online Arena, that was his last battle. You know, he probably, and look, honestly, he's probably in music mode right now. He got some pretty fire music, especially the
beat. So yeah, that was dope. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that EP cool. That EP That EP on point, man. Salute to that. Salute to that.
Salute to that EP, man.
Yep. Yep. But now, fellas, appreciate everybody. John versus Abysmal, Smack Talk, July 26th. J Prophet versus Social Assassin, July 26th. Man, what? Fire card for Smack Talk. Killers Row, as you see here, it is this Sunday, July 20th, live on YouTube, live on Unscripted Logic's channel. Mr. ENT versus Captain Tenno. Yo 2 Times versus Robs. John, well, that battle ain't happening. Pablo Picasso versus Nightmare J Pyro. Fire card. Look forward to it. Hey, fellas, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, man.
At J.Prophet513 on YouTube, man. Prophet on IG, man. Hit me up. And make sure you tune into the Smack card, man, and get your memberships. It's going to be a movie. You don't want to miss it, I promise you.
No doubt, no
Hell
doubt.
yeah, y'all catch me in the building. Catch me in the building on Killers Row. You know what I mean? I'll probably co-host with Social or something. And then y'all catch me on Smack Talk. And it's up from there.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Before these gentlemen go, I'm going to go ahead and show the Smack Talk flyer once again. Since we did talk about it, we're going to show it. And here.
Yeah, and yo, hurry up with that updated card, man, so I can do some little bit more promo.
Hell yeah, I'm sick of looking at this Abysmal versus John. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, man.
That's like the least. That's the least desired battle on the card besides Cino and Greg.
So Greg is still gonna battle Cino. Yeah, Greg gonna get Cino out of here. We already did our predictions. So be it. It's all good. Salute to everybody. This is the card right here. This is the card right here. This is Smack Talk, July 26th. So your July is set, y'all. Your July is set. Killers Row, July 20th, 7 p.m. Shortly after that, the following week, July 26th, 4 p.m. Smack Talk live on VBL Cartel, live on the Dev HNIC. Get your membership, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. Salute to everybody, man. Everybody have a good night. Cool.
Everybody have a good night, man. Thanks, Rob.
I appreciate Maze. Just give it up for Maze, aka J Prophet, aka Witty. Give it up for John, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. Awesome conversation as usual.
Anytime, man.
Sure. Salute, Rock. Salute, Maze. I'm out.
Salute, man. Salute, John. Good luck on your up and coming battles, man.
You too, brother. Let's work.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's get it. A couple show notes for everybody. A couple show notes. Just very, 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 very quickly. First and foremost, we may go live Sunday. Bear with us because Sunday we're still on tour. We got 2 in one night. One way early, one way late. If we do go live Sunday, it's probably gonna be super late. So if you're up late night with us, cool, appreciate you. So that's something right there. That will be Rock Sports Sunday. You know, we did a short version of Rock Sports Tuesday last night to where we revealed the list. You know, if anybody wants to see these lists we're talking about, they're on the community post of the Rock Files channel. You're more than welcome. Also, we will be here and there keeping an eye out on Virtual Battle Rap, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to get all this done. A special shout out to everyone that submitted information, that took a look at our drafts for these lists. Salute to everybody that's a panelist. Salute to everybody that's a blogger, a virtual battle rapper, at a virtual battle rap league, virtual battle rap. Look, we can do this, man. We can do this. If you are someone interested in starting a virtual battle rap league, start one up. If you want some advice, you know, there's some people we can point you to, all that good stuff. If you're a virtual battle rapper and you really want to be a part of an organic virtual battle rap move or battle rap move, if you're tired of the games and politics, there's some people we can point you to and all this good stuff. And also, take a look at the ones to watch list. Those are the previews and all that good stuff, all right? And, of course, if you happen to be, if you happen to be in Michigan, you can catch us on tour. Look for Roots Vibrations at John Ball Zoo Friday. Roots Vibration, John Ball Zoo Friday. That's in Grand Rapids. We will be there from 1 to 3 p.m. Sunday, look for Leave and Lifted in Muskegon, Michigan. They'll be there from Is that 12? Yeah, they'll be there from 12 to 3. Yeah, right. They'll be there from 12 to 3 in Muskegon at a place called The Deck. All right. Then later on, for those that saying that's too early, cool. We got something for you late night. Look for Roots Vibrations again. Closing out the African World Festival, one of the largest festivals in the country. African World Festival, live at Hart Plaza. Will be Roots Vibration closing that out, bringing the finest of reggae, Caribbean, soca, R&B, and soul. And yes, congratulations to Roots Vibrations. They have the 8th charted song in independent reggae on the Message Music charts. Appreciate everybody. And of course, protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your family, protect your energy. Stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. And as we usually say right about now, rock on, rock out.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? 10 rock and roll, bro.
We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions.